Button.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Mad Morks, another session. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, today we're going to be building ourselves a vehicle. One that's possibly going to get exploded and kill everybody in the process.
And before we build the vehicle, let's send Tau drones to look over the racetrack.
Sure. Let me just quickly do this. Copy. Delete.
Since we're basically the only beings on this planet with any sort of Tau technology, I don't think they'll suspect us. I don't even think anyone knows we have the Tau stuff.
Oh, it's just a square. Fuck.
Yeah, at the moment. But
That's surprisingly...
You see some crews building things over here. Sorry, over here. Over here. Down here.
That's a mean-looking dirt bike.
And over here. So, they're building what look like archways.
Archways?
Indeed.
This shit
you mean like you can't be more than 8 feet tall kind of archways?
More like absolutely gargantuan, you could drive your car through it easily. Archways.
I want to make it a challenge to make it that we can't fit through those archways, kinda.
It's up to you, dude. They're pretty big, and I mean big.
So what kind of... do we get a look at any contestants, or nah?
You can try and send some scouts out to find stuff.
Sure. Curtis, how would you like to do something?
Oh, I would love to, as long as it doesn't involve too much danger.
Just don't get caught. If you get caught, you're not with us. You're with the Squig Legs or whatever they're called. No, you're with Mr. Nation. You're with Mr. Nation if you get caught.
Okay.
So, who would you like to first scout?
Mr. Nation.
Hey, I'm with you guys.
I'm with you guys. Brilliant deduction. Brilliant. Alright, give me a couple of stealth tests there, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Curtis, I believe in you.
Okay.
You don't get to yell at him.
I know.
You can't yell at stealth.
I'm not loud
You can't yell
yet.
that far.
Okay, let me look. Okay.
Travis,
Dodge,
can
athletics.
I put a giant microphone into my vocal cord to make myself louder?
No, we can easily attach one to the front of your armor.
I want to put a mega...
Fun fact, there is some sort of mechanicus. Yeah. There is something that Vlad could help you out with.
It's cheap, it's easy. You can make one easily enough. I would say roll for, but it's so freaking easy to make. You got yourself a loud nail. You can just strap it to the front of your... Right in front of your mouth grill.
There's one stealth roll.
They don't see Scott.
How many more do you want me to make?
That's approaching. Let's see. Give me... What would be climbing? Athletics.
Athletics?
Try
shit.
and climb
Hey, I
into...
actually have 3 in athletics.
Cool.
Legit. Where?
You might succeed. You barely
barely
managed to climb the wall and make it inside. Give me another stealth test as you go along the wall. Yes. What?
What do we guys think? What do we think about like a flesh boat?
We're not... We gotta see the competition before we decide what vehicle we're making.
Not about like a flesh boat though.
We're not a flesh boat.
You are a freaking Dark Elder homunculus at heart.
Don't insult me like that. They're too tame.
Curtis, if it makes you less nervous, you only have an 8% chance of failing miserably.
Thanks. Okay.
So, you manage to sneak closer and closer to what appears to be their hangar.
Right.
So it looks like Aaron won't be able to join us for the month. So we're going to get up to starting the race, but we won't start it until he can actually play, because that would be a bit...
Because he's the one that's going to be driving it?
It is kind of important, yes.
Who needs to drive when you can just make an autopilot system? Made out of an orc.
You're an orc and you can't do shit right like that? You would fuck it up and kill everybody? I
just
mean,
make an
if
Orcator.
you all die, it's on you.
They won't care if anyone dies. It's an orc race. It's a death race. I'm sorry, death race.
Of course, it's a death
Yes.
race. Orcs are racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So what's it matter if like our racing machine goes crazy?
Anyway, Curtis, you managed to sneak your way towards the hangar.
Right.
There is, however, a locked door. Give me a
Lock
security
picker.
test to attempt
Oh
to lockpick.
boy, a security test.
Do you have security?
Alrighty. Here it comes. Whoa!
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
I even look surprised. Gronk just looks surprised. This is
How does one click? Huh? So, you do that and click it open with surprising ease, even to
It
you.
is orc, but you know.
So, you click open the door and you just sneak in. It's currently unoccupied, except for a couple of sleeping guards. So I'm going to need one more stealth test there, buddy.
Only an 8% chance of failing. You got this.
Here comes the
He just made it
painful,
like
agonizing death.
Potentially.
All right. Hey.
You sneak past them quite easily. They do not even twitch. And
So,
you enter
so what
where
you're
what
trying to-
appears to be the main hangar where someone is building something. Someone has built a very large vehicle, or is at least upgrading one.
I'm building something.
You're not there, shut up. It's not you. So,
You think that mech's not me secretly? One of my clones?
you don't have clones. If
Why, you
you've
should
got
start
clones,
making
you have not
clones.
discussed it with me, therefore they don't exist.
Should I have? Oh, I should start making clones of myself.
You go right
Feel
ahead.
like
We'll figure that
no,
out.
go
We'll
do,
figure
like-
that out later. Right now, it's not yours.
All right.
You stop talking. So, you approach what appears to be a large battle wagon with a few modifications. This one has, let's see. That one would be this one. Right. Its front armor looks decidedly heavier than it would be. It seems to have a slightly larger engine. It's got heavier armor. On the front is a cannon. On top is a turret with a cannon and a big shooter twin-linked on top of that. And on the left, right, and rear is mounted a zap gun.
Hmm. Wow, this thing's fucking armed to the teeth. Shit.
Indeed,
Alright.
it is. So, that's what you know what that one is. Now,
Did you bring any grenades with you, Curtis?
Do you want to try and sabotage it whilst you are here?
Oh man. All right. What? I'll sabotage it a little bit. What's the biggest cannon it has?
The biggest cannon would probably be the one on the turret.
All right. And
but
can that
only-
actually?
But only just. It's a 360-degree turret.
Okay. So there's a one on the turret. Let's see. Do I have anything that could help sabotage?
Wait, where's the turret mounted?
On top.
On top?
It's a standard top.
Travis,
Standard...
would remember those sleeping guards?
Yes.
Would one of them have a stick bomb?
There's a good chance.
Can I try and make a sleight of hand with like plus 20 because they're sleeping?
You may indeed. That is pretty much
Yeah.
the bonus
Hello?
you get for that from being asleep.
I kind of guessed like.
Yeah, that's alright. They don't even notice that you make no noise. You just lightly lift their
They sleep better.
Oh, there we are. My mic was
Their
turned
legs
down
start
for no reason.
kicking.
So I filch
homies.
I filch a stick bomb, and okay, so I go back to the big ass cannon, and is there anybody working on it? You said.
Nope.
Okay, so I don't know, how should I sabotage it? I need the stick bomb to go off. pretty easy.
Just like set off the stick bomb.
You can just
And then
hide
Like
in there.
people will come running. Well,
But
maybe
you can just stay hidden until they leave.
Or just run.
what is the timer on a stick bomb? How quick does it go off?
That's an excellent question. You have no idea.
Does shooting a stick bomb set it off?
Yeah, usually.
I
Curtis,
would say. Well, I mean, I've thrown a stick bomb before, so can I get like an estimate?
Curtis.
It depends on
just
who
put
makes
the-
it, really. Sometimes it's a
Curtis.
timer, sometimes it's contact.
You could just put the stick bomb inside the cannon, get really far away, and then shoot it.
Yeah, but that would.
You would still have to be inside the hangar if you tried to do that.
Yeah, and I think the orcs would pretty much wake up if they heard a gunshot, and then I'd have to try and run from everybody, and that'd be a pain.
And if only you were a mech boy, you could set it up to be a timer.
You're right. Well, let's see.
Take
I
your chances and set it off.
Yeah, why the hell not? Fun to take risks.
8% chance to fail.
So I walk up and I kind of look around. I put the stick bomb far deep down the barrel into all of the firing mechanisms in the large ass cannon. I
Give
pull the
me-
pin.
Give me a tech use.
Oh shit.
To put a stick bomb down a tube?
To make sure it doesn't just explode when he's trying to do this. He just said pull the pin.
Fuck.
You're trying to
Okay.
sabotage. You want to do this just right so it doesn't kill you, and instead goes off when it's supposed to.
All right. Any pluses or minuses?
This is fairly straightforward then. So I'll just give you a +10.
Okay.
I believe in you, Curtis. You should re-roll this if you fail.
Yeah.
You
Ooh.
successfully managed to stick the stick bomb in a location that should, you hope, explode next time somebody tries to fire the cannon.
What if they just open up the cannon to make sure it's working right and just find it?
They're orcs. They wouldn't. I don't
Yeah,
think.
that.
This is Mr. Nation's place we're talking about. Mr. Nation could just look at it and be like, I don't know.
Mr. Nation has no reason to.
Everything
Remember.
is perfectly okay.
Remember, orc stuff kind of just works because it works.
Now
He
you
would
need
have-
to sneak out of here. So, give me another stealth test to get back to the wall.
All right. Stealth
8%.
test. Wall. Modifier 20 because of the fucking chameleon cloak.
Yay!
Me fail now. All right. I'm at the wall.
Athletics test to climb out.
Okay. Athletics test to climb out. Fuck. Here it goes.
Better than your security. Re-roll that.
You
I'll
climb
fate
about
point
2
that.
meters up and then you fall down with a thud.
I'm gonna fate point that actually.
Rolls a 99.
Hey! You just fly over the wall. Now you know what you're doing. This foot goes there, that foot goes there. Right. And do you want to make a stealth test to go or just run?
Oh, I'm gonna make a stealth test. Fuck it.
Alright, stealth test.
I am
away.
out. I'm gonna fate point that.
Are you sure
Come
you
on.
want to spend fate
You,
points?
you probably shouldn't fate point that. I think you're good just to run away.
Okay, I'll run.
I don't think they're gonna hear you on the other side of the wall and think, "Oh, what's that?"
You get about 20, 30 meters away from the wall before someone yells out, "Who's out there? Start shooting!" And just bullets start flying in your direction.
Fuck.
This is like
But
something out
thankfully
of-
it's only bullets and not cannon shells, and given the way that orcs are shit at shooting, make 2 dodge tests at most.
Oh boy, here we go. Dodge. Ah, and it's minus 30 to hit for them because
You're moving.
Oh, never mind. Okay, thought I was gonna do something cool.
Nice try.
I'm gonna fate point that.
I mean, they aren't gonna do much damage to you. These are just like normal slugga boys.
Yeah, but you don't want to get hit.
Getting
Okay,
shot
I'm gonna get
hurts.
hit. Okay, so I'm
you
gonna get
cop
hit
that
that
right
time.
in the back. Probably don't actually take
Ah,
anything.
Pen 1, hell no. I got armor 7 right in the back.
I told you.
You
Okay.
don't know. Shush.
Dodge. Fucking can't dodge a shit.
You trade your ability to dodge with the ability to climb up a wall.
Okay, roll damage.
Alright, oh, shit, close that. Damage. Vut.
Ting.
Oh! And off you go off into the distance. Bullets whizzing past you. They're pretty sure that there's been someone inside their camp, although they're not entirely sure. They may have stopped you before you entered. They don't know. So off you go, and you report back to base. You do see some lights off in the distance as they try to send out search parties, but your ass is gone. So, what do you want to do now?
I kind of walk back inside and wave to Scorker's like, boss, you never believe it, but I was useful. Besides
Holy,
my cooking.
holy Zog, you're useful.
Oh no, right?
You're almost do as much as Rollock does.
Yay!
Ouch.
Which is not.
That was mean.
Hey, Rollock will save you one day, and then you'll be thankful.
One day he'll say something in a
I'm gonna
session.
butch the operation and take his gear.
I wonder. Can I call the wild squig maimers?
You want to literally call them?
I don't know. I assume Vlad just has every clan on speed dial at this point.
Pretty much. What do you want to...
Oh, I was gonna challenge him to a duel, like straight up, no armies, just a fight.
Dog off, he's busy.
Understandable. Have a good day.
That was it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay then. Well, now what? You spent about...
We
you
could
have to wait about 24 hours before...
when's the
got back.
race?
You got a week total.
A week. So we spent 1/7 of our time.
Sabotaging.
Gronk
I think
did that, but you...
What does everybody else do?
Yeah, you have 24 hours to spend doing something.
We should put a shit ton of rockets onto our flying Orkmen.
Mm-hmm.
And we
How
should paint
fast
it
does
red.
a battle wagon go?
About 12 meters tactical speed.
How many knots does our flying Orkman go?
I would give you the answer, but I don't know the mathematics for knots.
How fast does our flying Orkman go?
Give us a rough guess.
Player
Don't give me a knot. I was joking.
Flying. Well, it's about the same speed actually.
As a battle wagon?
Yeah.
We need to get that get faster.
Alright, so we essentially have a gigantic battle wagon with more HP and more weapons.
Plus it's hover.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got trait skimmer.
So if we put a shit ton of rockets onto the back and we paint it red, we'll win.
Potentially.
It depends on if we can get people behind us to fire the rockets.
Not those kind of rockets, I mean vroom vroom rockets.
Oh, okay.
Well, you currently have a damaged Arvis lighter with a couple of rocket engines you could salvage, or just, repair the ship. Up to you.
Let me look at our fucking vehicle list. We don't have a vehicle list, we just have a group loot.
No. You have go into vehicles and player vehicles. You'll see all the
Don't
vehicles
worry,
you
it's
have.
all here. Wait, vehicles?
Yeah.
See vehicle actions, vehicle pricing, vehicle traits.
No, you should have the full thing.
I do not.
Really?
No.
It should be under journal. Should be like under characters. You should have vehicles, then player vehicles.
Oh, here it is.
There you go.
Before the race, I should totally get Tank Hunter.
That
Let's
would
see.
not be a stupid idea. Yes.
Killer Queen is 85 kilometers per hour. The
That's
Aquila
because of the
Lander.
tank. The Aquila Lander, yeah. That thing goes fast.
Doesn't have a speed flip to it.
Yeah, there's a good reason to it. Tactical
Go
speed
on.
is 1,200 meters.
I see. So we instantly win is what you're saying.
You would have to cross the finish line. Flying over it at that speed, it does not count.
Meow.
You went too fast. You aren't allowed to win.
This is a race with vehicles. That's a flyer. That doesn't count. That you're disqualified.
Go away.
So what? The flying
Leave.
workman's allowed?
It's a hoverer.
Because it's a skimmer.
It might be like 10 to 15 meters in the air, but you can still shoot it pretty easily.
Let's see. We could use the Ravager.
You could. It is rather flimsy, however.
130. We could beef it up, maybe. I like the idea of just using the flying Orkman.
The Flying Orkman. Very well. Opening it up. Is there anything you would like to do? Change its
Morgan?
weapons?
Morgan, I have a job for you.
Yeah.
You
This
gotta
is
make
difficult.
this flying Orkman as fast as possible.
Not to
You
mention
could-
up those damn weapons.
Okay. I can do
Increase it,
that.
Yeah, make the weapons better, make it faster, better armor. It's entirely up to you. Better weaponry. I mean,
All
you
three
do-
of those, Morgan.
See
all
if you
three.
can throw a fucking void shield on it.
Sure. Can I put like a warp engine on this? If we can just
I
like
would
enter
like
the
to
warp.
break reality.
See,
Yeah,
can
I think
make
that
like
would
a,
just
a,
make everybody run away. There
Can I
would be
make, like,
no
a
prize because all the
massive-
orcs would
a
bail.
massive like warp space generator. So like if any of the cars try to pass us, they just go sailing into the warp.
I don't like you.
It's like, oh, we're gaining on them, boss.
Where are we?
Where are we?
What's with all the cats and melting clocks?
No.
Flying straight into Zenich, like, oh,
What's that maze there,
What's with
boss?
all those
I don't like this.
tentacles? I don't like this. I've seen this picture.
So yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, what do you want to do exactly?
That.
What?
All of
Exactly
it.
what we just made fun of.
No.
Aw.
I'm not
Okay,
letting
yeah,
you
I'll,
strap a
uh,
fucking warp engine and weaponize it.
All
The
right,
second
Morgan.
you try to
just-
do... Seriously, if you try to do that, I just throw demons at you.
I will be
Alright.
making a
Fair
warp
enough.
cannon soon, but
demons enter the race.
yeah, I'm gonna be
Morgan.
trying to make it faster.
Yay.
Just make it
Okey
faster,
dokey.
tankier, and make it do more
Uh,
damage.
Let's see. There are vehicle upgrades available.
Oh, I don't need that. What happens if I strap like a cruiser's engines to it?
Travis,
What?
you remember that rocket we got from those weird boys that one time?
Yes.
Who are they again?
The We's Gonna Squiggers. They're the
Is
ones
that
who
who they
are.
were?
They're the ones who are kind of quote unquote funding this match.
Damn it, we can't get a rocket from them.
Not really, no. You can give a bit of a let's see. Ooh, yes. A paint's job would be fairly easy to do.
Red means it's faster.
Yes. And now let me just double check. Final Testament, that's the one. There is actually a rule for painting it red, specifically. I haven't been able to implement it because it means extra rolling, but if you're the one that's going to do it, I don't give a shit.
I
Yeet
always
on
mention
you.
painting stuff specific colors, and you're like, nah, that wouldn't work.
I know, but in this case, I'm going to allow it. Just this once. Because otherwise, I have to do the rolling. I'm not doing that. You're doing it. Custom red paint job. This is going to be custom. Which means it increases its tactical speed
Yeesh.
by 3 meters and its cruising speed by 15 kilometers per hour. Yay!
What if like I had like 3 layers of red paint?
Then you've got lots and lots of red paint.
But like, would that also increase? What if I apply red paint to the red paint? Will that help to increase the speed of the red paint?
It means
No.
it's less likely to get scratched off.
Damn it!
What did you fucking think would happen?
That
The
more
red-
that the redder it is, the better.
We're just driving a glob of red paint to the field.
Oh, and can I power the vehicle off the screams of the orcs as they yell out "wog"?
Yeah.
That
And then,
might
like,
be a bit of a stretch.
Or could I weaponize the screams, like do like a noise marine thing, so like our weapons are just people yelling out "wog"?
Let's
be
stick
cool.
with the basics for now. Okay?
These are the
Well,
basics.
Before
You
we
have
go
to have
fucking
weapons.
boom
You're starting to
sirens.
go into weird esoteric shit. You're trying to fuck with reality.
No, that's just normal noise weapon stuff.
So you want to add sonic weaponry to the?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
you could
powered by the
develop
boys.
sonic weaponry at a later date. Right now you want to try and get it faster, yes?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, so
I guess we'll
painting
make it go faster.
painting it will take the better part of the day. It won't be any rolling. I mean, it's fucking painting. So,
So you think it's a plus 60 tech use?
no,
I make it.
you don't have to fucking do it. It's an auto pass, dickhead. But you do some
I
really
still
nice
make it.
flames on it. Very nice, very stylish.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. What else? So that takes the better part of that day to do it. And what else do we need?
We need to put some better guns on that boy.
Yes, you got the guns. You got the side
Can we
cannons.
can we mount a volcano cannon on it?
Ooh. If you want to skim, no.
Oh,
We
damn.
want to grind the ground.
Could we make the volcano cannon like a trailer?
Drag it behind you.
Yeah, we can just have like we can make it like
Let's
mounted so
not
they can
do
like
that.
turn it.
I would have to say no.
Oh,
You can imagine the recoil. All of a sudden, you just see the trailer. Whoa!
We have to fire the cannon, and we want to go faster. Thankfully, we can do so. Both at the exact
You
same
know what
time.
we should do? let's just bolt down the Ravager on the back of it, and we can just use the Ravager weapons.
You could just take the Ravager weapons off and put it on there.
Yeah, but then
no, but we don't know how to do that. We're not Dark Elder.
yeah,
that's
so
true.
let's just bolt it down, and then we can
Yeah.
unbolt
I
it
mean-
later.
Okay.
So you're just gonna bolt a fucking vehicle onto the vehicle?
Yeah,
Put a vehicle on your
faster.
vehicle so you can vehicle while you vehicle.
Okay, but if you do that, the Ravager itself can be targeted, which
Ooh,
means
you're right.
it's going to be
Never
easier
mind.
to kill. But if it gets killed, only it gets killed.
Hmm.
Would the orcs even bother?
It's up to you,
They
dude.
just probably. I don't know. Mr. Nation's orcs is probably smart.
They are pretty smart because they have a robot doing the thinking for them.
They don't have. That's not a robot. Just a
I don't
dude.
think. Guys, I really don't think we can bank on my sabotage. I'm pretty sure Mr. Nation's probably gonna fine tooth comb that shit.
Okay, so what we should do totally is
If it had been Ikrog sabotaging, then you just gotta put like a heart inside. Boom. You can't detect that with metal. And then if they fire, it's just gonna hit an orc heart, and then it'll explode in the cannon. You gotta think ahead.
Yeah, but
Always
if
use
Igrog was
fleshy
trying
bits.
to sabotage, you never would have got
Travis.
close because he would have been
Yeah.
found out of stealth.
how
Oh, sure.
big are
That
the
is true.
grotesques?
Guys, shh.
That's what.
Yes.
How big are the grotesques?
Size of a grotesque.
If all I need to do is just staple a commando to me, and then boom, I'm sneaky as well.
Hulking.
Okay, how many do we have?
I believe you had like 4 or so left. 4 or 5.
Left. None of them ever died.
That's right. Yeah, you got 5. So yeah, there's still 5 left. 5 alive.
How about this? So we pin the grotesques on the sides of our ship, all right? And inside the hull, we have the engines. We have little shields.
Sounds cool.
What?
So on the sides of our ship, we
Yeah.
pin the grotesques, and on the other side of the wall or hull or whatever would be the engines. We would have little shields.
Meat shields. Oh, you're trying to make meat shields. Okay.
Literal meat shields.
So you're basically making grotesque ablative armor.
And the grotesque could have like giant choppas.
They've
Can
got
it
their own
wield
weaponry.
weapons?
Oh, do
Yeah.
they?
Mostly
Yeah, they're
implanted stuff.
grotesques.
Yeah, they're grotesque. They are weaponry. They tend to shoot sort of like a poison, and they have relatively
Do they
weak
have
but
anything-
still useful blades.
Do they have anything acid-wise that could like melt armor?
That's what they shoot. They have a liquefy gun. It's got spray and corrosive.
What does a liquefier gun do, like armor-wise, like pen stuff?
Damn, I just closed that.
Ah!
It's
Or
2d5.
you? 2d5 pen.
I'm trying to look what corrosive actually does as far as weapons go.
And think of how scared these normal ass orcs will be when they see a bunch of grotesques on the side of our ship.
Just
Ooh.
hanging
Probably not
off
at all.
firing. There it was.
Corrosive. Corrosive reduces armor by 1d10
Every time it hits?
every time it hits. If it gets reduced
Oh.
to 0, armor just falls off.
They have no... Oh, shit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, these things are armed with acid spraying guns. So it's kind of a good thing you never really fought them,
And
because even you would be a bit worried there, Skorgazak.
And the engines basically give them a shield, doesn't it?
Which engines?
The 2 engines we got with them for that deal.
Kronos engines. Right, yeah. Let's see. Kronos Parasite engine. Soul Siphon? No. Maybe the other one. Talos Pain engine. No. It's just very, very scary.
It's just very scary.
Yeah, whenever it hits someone's got... It induces Fear 4.
Actually, yeah, we should use all types of Dark Eldar shit. Their shit is really armor penetrating.
It's quite horrifying, too.
They've got those dark lances that, like, can, like, pen blood
Travis,
sometimes.
how is my Eldar pet doing?
Your Eldar pet.
Remember that Eldar we got from the Dark
Mandrake.
Eldar player?
Oh, not Crispin. He's doing his own thing, trying to...
Oh,
figure
yeah,
out-
the Eldar thingy.
I'm trying
yeah.
to raise an Eldar army.
Well, it seems to be doing okay. It's regaining a bit of its strength, but it's still trying to figure out what the hell is going on and how to get away from you.
Okay,
That's not nice.
I'm gonna give it straight to him. Roll, if you leave, Lloyd's gonna crump your head like a cake.
I kind of figured that would happen.
Alright. So, always gonna make sure that Crispy be watching ya. You ever heard of a mandrake?
You see, it's already pale face, just go paler.
Uh-huh. That's my partner.
Now you just see confusion go over its face. Huh?
Yup. Right. So if you leave, Crispy's gonna smash ya.
Crispy.
Crispy. I yell out for Crispy.
The elder just kind of goes, starts going a bit grey, and just kind of.
This is Crispy.
I can
If
see
you
why I
leave-
got the name.
If you leave, you deal with Crispy. If you kill Crispy, you deal with me.
Understood. Please never see. Let me see that again.
Right. So, Use is gonna be our patient zero. Use is gonna be the original. We's gonna clone ya and make an army.
You want to do what, sorry?
We's gonna clone ya and make an army.
Or we could have him help mount the weapons, the Eldar weapons.
But first, he's just gonna help us mount some Eldar weapons.
He can actually use them because our boys don't know how to use Eldar weapons too.
Is there any way I can avoid getting used as a science experiment and cloned?
Well, do you think you can beat me in a fight?
Can I use my psychic powers?
Nope.
Then probably not.
Right. Well, get to work.
Understood. Show me to him.
I take him to the Ravager and then show him the Orc of War.
That is an ungodly monstrosity. What the hell?
Right, you're just gonna take the weapons off the Ravager and put it on the Orc of War.
Oh. That... Right, okay. That's a thing.
If you mess up, he's gonna crump you.
If I mess up, I'm probably going to get killed by messing up. Oh dear. Eldar...
I'll give him a +10.
It doesn't work. You would have to actually make
He's not
a...
intimidated by me?
He's intimidated, but he's not an orc.
Oh, you're right.
So you'd have to actually roll command.
That's a thing I have 0 of, I think.
You should have it at least trained.
Hey, let's get Ikrog over here. Maybe he can help him out.
You're cold for me, boss.
Right, this is my Eldar Blue. I don't know what else to name him.
Oh dear.
He's really far down there. Let me grab my spectacles. Just gonna fish out like some spectacles and put it on. Oh yes. Hello.
You just see an Eldar just haughtily glaring at you.
Come on, call him by his name. It's rude.
Oh yes. Patient Zero. A
Oh,
pleasure to
Blue.
make your acquaintance.
His name be Blue.
What?
Blue.
Blue.
Yes, he's blue.
Why is he blue?
Hate orcs.
Well, I think he ain't getting enough oxygen.
Right. So you wish for me
Oxygen?
to what do you want me to do, boss?
You just gotta help him take this Ravager weapons and put it on the Orc of War.
Couldn't I do that myself?
You would probably be better at doing that, wouldn't ya?
Yes.
But the Eldar could assist because he knows Eldar tech.
Have
That's
you
smart.
seen some of Ikrog's recent roles in tech use?
I rolled a 2.
144 target? That's my intimidate roll.
No, that's because I added a +60 because I was just putting on paint.
Oh.
This is a normal tech use test. I guess we'll go ahead and roll it, Travis. What do you want me to roll?
We're
gonna
gonna
have-
a +10 because a regular Eldar is sort of assisting you.
Yeah.
But,
So I'd roll under an 84 normally.
give me an awareness test, please.
Me?
Could Skorgazak make that?
No. You're the
Ah.
Nope.
one. Okay, cool.
Can I make it, please?
I mean, he's gonna be standing there.
Okay.
He's gonna be giving me an additional +10.
I don't know if a +10 will help you there, buddy, but I'll
No, I
definitely
mean-
roll
No,
awareness.
you can get to roll. No, I'm talking about for me
Yeah,
and
the
the tech
Dark Elder tries to sabotage it, but you manage to stop it.
Right. So, I always noticed you destroyed the sabotage us.
use. So boss thought that was a radio. It made this
Right.
weird buzzing
Can you
noise.
blame
See?
me? I hate you. You have me prisoner. I want you all to die.
Right, Blue. Always gonna take you to meet a special man.
Oh dear.
Is it me?
No. But how about this? You gets to restrain him while we drive to see Vlad.
Why are we seeing Vlad?
Oh, this is cruel.
We
Why are
just
we-
gonna put him into stasis until we figure out how to clone him.
No!
Oh.
I do not want this! It starts to actually resist physically now.
I will
Why
restrain
don't you
him.
I would have you
why don't
roll,
you just
but
get?
you'll score, Zach.
Why don't you just go do whatever, and I'll just fly him over there.
Just kind of throw him over your back.
I could just fly him over there,
take him into a bear hug.
just crush
6
him.
arms.
It flails against you. You beast! You beast! You beast!
But you know, I mean, I could just fly him over there.
Holy shit, I just realized I've been mistaking Eldar for Tau this entire time. I'm so
Yeah, I was
sorry.
wondering why you called him blue.
Yeah, I was a bit
Oh
confused.
my god.
Because he's blue. Okay then.
Pretend I said knife ears instead of blue.
Too late.
Nope, he's going by blue.
No, I renamed him.
You're
Knife ears.
colorblind.
Hi, that's my character arc.
Yeah.
You're colorblind this entire time.
Right, well, I'm just gonna like...
We was That's what
There's-
green looks like?
What is he
There's-
talking about?
It's
Eyes
my curse.
grey like every other orc.
I guess I'll just take knife ears to Vlad.
You mean blue?
Knife ears.
No, blue.
I don't know no knife ears. I know blue though. Blue's pretty cool.
It is far too late, buddy.
It's never too late.
I have declared it so.
He's mine. I'll name him whatever I want.
And everybody else just calls him blue.
That's because everyone else is wrong.
Everyone else is wrong with me. I don't make mistakes.
See,
Mistakes make me.
I'm the biggest and the greyest.
Just let's go to Vlad with knife ears, please.
This is so much fun to fuck with you. But okay. So, Vlad welcomes you. He's looking at your new pet.
Bro, this is an Eldar, Vlad. I need you to sedate him.
Say what?
Eldar, sedate.
How
now.
the living fuck did you get an Eldar?
Don't worry about it.
I got my ways, Vlad.
He didn't do anything. I went into an empty dark Eldar base and rescued him like a puppy.
You'd
What do you
went
mean?
where?
An emptied out dark Eldar base.
So at any moment this thing that's in front of us could simply mutate into something weird and kill us all.
As far as we know, this is just a vanilla Eldar.
A vanilla.
Yeah.
We tasted.
I tasted him and everything. I give him a
He's
big
just
old
missing
lick.
a finger.
The
like with a
Eldar, the
dog.
Eldar is just given up at this point. Somebody please just fucking kill me.
Wait a second.
Hmm?
I put the Eldar down and I pinned him. Do yous know how to use that string of caves? Well, we found the Mandrake.
The what now?
The string. Vlad, do you know what that's called?
Yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's like a bunch of caves and they're constantly changing. It's all dark. There are mandrakes in there.
The Dark Eldar, the Eldar says, "You talking about the webway?"
I smile. Yes, the webway.
Holy
The
sh-
weeb way.
Yeah. Full of neckbeards wielding katanas.
It's me, kid. Don't you ever talk about it like that. Grog is like the ultimate neckbeard.
Oh, he's ninja.
Oh, he's ninja.
Why is Orc Woman always looking for buff guy?
Why don't they like me smart? Oh,
So,
this is a smart and nice lad.
I asked the Eldar, do you know how to use the webway?
Yes.
Use is of use to me.
Do you really trust a Dark Eldar who just tried to sabotage us?
He's a normal Eldar.
I don't care. He tried to sabotage us.
You don't know that.
I say we attach him to the front of our ship.
Well, all we're gonna do is clone him, and then we're gonna take out the original's brain, and then use that to navigate through the webway.
Huh. Do you actually say this in front of him?
Of course not. I think this and think it's a wonderful idea.
Actually, no, yeah.
I'm
you
tempted to
Big grog.
roll something, but we'll leave it at that.
I mean, a Dark Eldar can't use psychic stuff anyway.
Eldar. This is just a normal Eldar.
Oh, I thought he was a Dark Eldar. Because
Nope.
if it's a Dark
No.
Eldar, no psychic. Against the rules.
Yeah, they like to experiment on psychos, and this is one of them.
Bro,
Well,
Vlad,
they
can you
don't like to
sedate
experiment
him?
on psychers. Psychers aren't allowed in Komorra.
No, but they still like playing with them
Oh, sure. Like on the way back.
wherever they fucking can.
Vlad, sedation, please.
Da. Oh fuck.
Or can you put him in one of your test tubes?
I have many such things. What exactly do you want me to do with this thing?
Clone him.
You want me what?
Clone him.
Clone? Why would I want to clone filthy Xenos thing like this?
Here's the thing. Have you ever heard of the webway?
Da.
You have.
I have.
Alright.
Vaguely. Not
This
much
thing knows how to navigate. Or at least he told me he did.
Okay.
Think of it, Vlad. I wrap my arm around him. We could
No,
travel the
get arm off,
webway.
arm off, you.
I do an air. I wrap my arm around him in the air, not touching him.
You wrap like your other arm around him as he tells you to stop.
I bear hug him.
6 arms.
No. He's like waving with the other 3. So it's like he's like 3 arms around him, and the other 3 are just waving in the air.
You just see this slow coming from him.
Imagine it, Vlad. We could travel the webway.
Beginning self-destruct sequence and 5, 4.
So why would we do that? I think it's pretty hard to get through that place. It's unpleasant.
Well, Vlad, is it? I don't personally know. Is it faster than warp travel?
I have heard that it is in fact yes, faster than.
Oh, I see. So if we wanted to get you back to Terra, for instance, it'd take a lot less time.
You mean we go through the webway all the way to Terra, or just use it to get closer?
Use it to get closer.
Okay, that I'm okay with.
Plan
Imagine
on
if you
riding this
just
baby all
warped
the
right
way to Terra.
outside of
Yeah,
Terra.
just hi.
But I warn you, Vlad, we's ain't going to Terra first. We's got a lot to do in the universe.
Okay.
We'll drop you off on Terra when we finish what we want to do.
Before we...
At the end of the campaign.
yeah,
once
he
I get
wouldn't
my-
agree to that. He's not agreeing to that. He wants to get the hell away from you and everything else.
Once I become a Primorg, I think it'll be time to head back.
So, Vlad, how exactly do you Humies navigate through the wharf?
The warp? We use what do we use?
Very carefully.
Pretty much. We utilize stabilized mutant called a navigator. These guys
But
have
Dave,
they have a weird third eye in the middle of their forehead. Let them see into the warp, and they just sort of navigate us around.
Is it just like a big system of them?
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 on a spaceship at most. It's pretty
Oh.
rare, pretty valuable. We don't have any of those.
Always have an idea.
Oh dear.
What if we clone the Eldar, make like 100 of them, chain all of their brains together, and we have the ultimate navigator?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how a navigator works. They're not psychers.
They sort of are and sort of aren't. He just says, I don't know what that would actually do. It could
Yeah.
tear apart the fabric of the world around us, It
You don't
could
know
make
that.
We just
It
sacrificed.
could just be
a
100 really pissed off brains that just
We
zap
just
you out of
sacrifice
existence.
100 Eldar and make the next emperor.
Congratulations, you have created the Eldar Emperor.
You
You
work
need.
for us
We just
now.
make you need. We're the ones who make you need.
Guys, we
Old
fucked
Emperor?
up! We fucked
Right.
up!
Can you possibly scan his brain and make sure that he wasn't lying to me?
That's a little difficult. No, sorry.
Hmm.
Such thing is a little different at most.
Can you wake him up real quick? I'll pin
Fine.
him down.
He's inside the vat. We should leave him there.
Hmm.
You sure you want me to clone him?
What's the worst that could happen?
Demonic possession, death, destruction, our souls being ripped out through our a-holes.
He's right. What if you just... What if you just clone his brain?
I could do that, but it probably end up the same way, just slightly less so.
Slightly less so. What if we put it in an orc? A thing that demons ain't really interested in.
You want to put an Eldar brain inside of an orc's body.
I call it Grog.
Ah,
Ikrog flies over his new wings.
Grog, how would you like to put a bunch of Eldar brains in the orcs and make an orc Eldar army?
That is a
Orcs are-
truly horrifying creation that you have there.
Boss,
Honestly,
I
what the
was
fuck?
just thinking about how to make the perfect orc. You see, these humans have a thing called gene seed, and if I can make me some of that,
Gene seed, what's that?
oh, you don't need to know. I'll talk to you about it later once I
Is
have
that what
actually.
those space wolves have?
You don't know anything about it. Remember, you don't know what gene seed is. Neither did I do until I took the forbidden law.
I mean, I
No.
used the MacGuffin to learn about space wolves.
Do 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 do.
Yay,
Do I know
nothing.
about gene seed?
Since you learned about that, yes, but it's passed since then. You did.
Well, I didn't. I need to make it clear that I keep a journal now.
You do need to make it clear, yes.
I'm gonna keep a journal from now on. Assume everything I learn is in that journal.
Cool.
Just try to get around like the one talent that lets you remember everything without actually having to pay for the talent.
Keeping a journal. Why would you get that when you could just keep records?
fair enough.
How's your handwriting?
Oh, fuck.
Can you read or write?
Listen, I can read my own handwriting. If anything else, I could make really simple hieroglyphics. Just
Yeah.
pictures that mean words.
Simple hieroglyphics. How is that going to convey such information?
No. I could just draw pictures.
I'm a
You
genius.
don't have to explain it. You get it. You have a damn journal.
I have Remembrancer, and I'm gonna make use of it, damn it.
Fair enough. As long as you have some way of recording it, it's all good.
I could just make audio logs. Holy shit. I
Dude,
forgot.
Total
writing was-
Recall is a tier 1 skill or tier 1 talent. Just take that.
I'm just gonna keep an audio log.
Fine.
Start
Audio journal.
Start
number
hit
one.
40,000.
Well, whatever works. Now, so.
They say a boy.
Where were we? Right, some time has passed, and now we need to move on to the next upgrade. Vlad has a hold of your new experiment, and he's extracting and trying to clone an Eldar brain. It might not work very well, but Gronk,
Meh.
who do you want to try and sneak into and spy on next?
Wouldn't that be a boss decision, not a Gronk decision?
True, but you're going to send him out. He may as well have some say in it.
Well, what is there to who is there to look at?
Are the big clans participating?
Oh, yes. All the clans are
You
participating.
should destroy the Demonic Mad Dogs vehicle.
Right. So, didn't they merge with somebody?
Nope.
Okay, so the Manic Mad Dogs. All right. But before I go this time, I need some real saboteur weapons. So, could our boys
Morgan.
cook something up?
Yeah.
Give him like a bomb with like a 60-second timer on it.
I'll make one that he
couple.
can actually set the timer to.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a better idea. Yeah.
a
I'll whip up-
couple. A couple too.
I'll whip
Like,
up like a vortex grenade, you know.
What?
Just a simple vortex grenade.
No.
I have a few lying around. I can just, make some copies of.
No, you can't.
Why are you limiting me, Travis?
Shut up.
My imagination is ruined. My immersion.
Travis, how would
Suck
you
it,
feel?
dick.
Travis, how would you feel if we just managed to like destroy every clan's vehicle and we're the only ones there?
I feel like they would know
I
the
feel-
sabotage.
I feel like
place.
I feel like word would get out and my stealth checks would get progressively more difficult.
No, I feel like even
Absolutely.
then, I feel like even if we were to like sabotage everyone else's, they would just disqualify us.
No.
No,
We just
no.
no.
You don't want to know what I have planned if you do that.
We just won't sabotage
They
one of
all
the
like
clans.
they all like piece together one vehicle.
Yeah, we have a peace blowout on ours, like at the start of the race, and we leave one clan's untouched, so it looks like they're the ones that did it.
Fair enough. All right, so you make me like 4 time bombs.
Yeah, but like you
All
can
right.
set the time. I'm
Okay,
cool like
so I'm
that.
just gonna add 4 time bombs to my inventory. Can I have a couple stick bombs too to place next to those time bombs?
You don't really need to. It's going to go off and go kablooey.
All right.
Right.
4 time bombs. So I'm going to the Mad Dogs camp,
To
correct?
the Mad Dogs. Let's see what was their vehicle.
Let's find out.
Wasn't
A
them.
1,
It wasn't them.
a 2, a
It wasn't
3.
them. Ah, must be them. Right.
The one with a big syringe gun.
Oh, and also this time,
You say that, and I'm going to do that.
It's just a giant syringe with wheels.
and this time, I take a grappling hook to get over that damn wall.
Which is fairly straightforward. Don't need to make a roll. Okay. Let me just quickly. Where was it? The Manic Mad Dogs. Right. That's the one. I forgot to put which one was which. I'll have to make some sort of huge, hurty syringe on the front of this thing.
Oh God.
Hey, it was your idea. I like it. I'm going with it. Yes. Front weapon. Syringe. Ram.
Oh shit, that thing's probably got like corrosive.
Thank you for the idea. But yes, I'm actually going to give it corrosive and all that. Huge penetration to this giant fucking spear on the front. But, yes, approaching stealth test. Good set.
Stealth 20.
You approach pretty easily up to the wall. Athletics test with, I believe, it's a +10 if you have the grappling hook.
Yeah, probably a +10.
We'll just go with +10. You climb it fairly easily. One more stealth test to sneak further into the camp.
All right.
You hear
Stealth.
it's going to be a little bit easier. I'll give you a +10 due to all the screaming from the experiments.
So +30 this time.
Yep. You slip past real easily, and you arrive once again at the hangar. Security test.
Oh shit. Okay, this is gonna get fun. 'Cause I gotta get creative here. Security. What the fuck?
Gork and Mork smile upon you this day. Cause holy shit!
We'll just say they left their fucking door unlocked. 'Cause,
You
like,
go, hang on a second. Click. Open.
It was actually just an open door. Gronk was just trying to figure out how to get into it.
oh,
But maybe if I
Is this
pull
a
the
trap?
handle.
Hang on.
It was-
There seems
No.
to be this field of oxygen
He was
surrounding.
like, yeah. The security was that like the door said pull, but you actually had to push. He figured that
It was
out.
just a
Yes.
sign that says "Don't go through here."
No other
Can't really
orcs
work up
allowed.
like the nerve to go through.
Okay.
Employees
You
only.
enter in. Once again, it's fairly empty. A few people fast asleep. A couple of mech boys off in a small workshop working away on something you can't see what. But you see what appears to be, in the very center, their predominant creation as they have been working on it. Would you like to know what it is?
Sure, describe it.
Sure. It seems to be a fairly straightforward battle wagon, but with a very large, was it death roller on the front? And sticking out the back appears to be what appears to be a very large jet engine. The weaponry, there appears to be a large lobber on the front, a turret with a kill cannon and a rocket launcher mounted on top of that, and big shooters sticking out the sides on sponsons.
Okay.
What would you like to
So I'm going to attach one bomb to that jet engine on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Set that for 2 minutes.
Give me
Um,
tech use.
Fuck. Tech use?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I told you to just set the time.
Yeah, you still have to do demolitions, even if you're doing that.
Any pluses or minuses?
Straight up tech use. Actually, I'll give you a plus 10 because the timer is pretty much an easy set.
Shite.
You set it to a 2 and with 2 zeros. You think?
2. Okay.
You sure about that?
I'll fate
'Cause-
point that.
Yeah, I would
My
highly
final
recommend it
fate
because
point
that's basically
could be 2. It could be 2 seconds.
Could be
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years. No.
hang on, let me just double check on the demolitions. Alright. Okay, go. Use your fate
Yeah,
point.
so- okay, I use a fate point. Where is tech use? Come on.
It's under T.
Plus 10 because it's easy. Fucking thank you.
Good, because that would otherwise just explode in front of your face.
Wee.
So, you successfully set the explosive onto what appears to be a reasonably vulnerable part of this rocket. Do you wish to push the timer?
Yes, I'm gonna activate the timer, and then. Okay, what's the biggest gun on this son of a bitch?
Probably still the cannon. You're going to have to give me a stealth test, though.
Alright,
As
I'll roll a
You're
stealth.
going to go and try and operate quickly and quietly without getting noticed.
Alright, I'm only gonna dedicate 2 bombs to this bitch, because this is crazy. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, you managed to get there, but only just. You do make a little bit of a noise as you do so. As you're trying to get this done quickly, rather than
It sounds
quietly.
much louder to me than it does to them.
Exactly. But you do get to the cannon. Give me another demolitions test, Mr. Gronk.
Alright, do I get any pluses or minuses because I've did this before now?
Nope. Still a plus 10 because of easy use.
Okay.
Do you have
It's
any
gonna
fate
live-
points left?
No.
I told you shouldn't have rolled for that dodge. I knew this would come back and bite you.
Boom. I'm not joking.
Can we roll
it
to
goes
see
boom.
if it's 2? Can we roll to see if it's 20 at least?
No,
20
4 or more degrees of failure indicate the character set the device off prematurely and explodes while being set.
How bad is the damage?
Let me just find the demolition charge thing.
Remember,
shall
Curtis,
I?
tumble to minimize damage.
That's not gonna fucking help, trust me.
Maybe it'll be like a cartoon explosion where it won't damage you, but it'll send you flying.
Alright.
Yeah, it's gonna send me flying towards the door,
It's going to
and I'm gonna be flying out the fucking window.
You just make a large orc dent in the door.
And I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers,
Bang.
and I'm gonna call you on my goddamn radio to be flying out to pick me up.
Now,
It's
here's a very, very, very important question. How big is the bomb?
Well, that's it, Grog's answer.
Well,
Grog, how
they were
is the
big
bomb?
enough to be hidden, to be hideable. So they're small enough to be that,
So,
but big enough to do some
It's
damage.
like a C4
how many
packer. we talking-
kilos? 1 or 2 or 3? Take your pick.
I don't know bombs. I just know that I make them.
what?
Do we roll for it?
Like a random
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's
Roll a
orky.
D3.
Nah, D10.
No!
D10.
Fuck off!
I'm not gonna be that
Hey.
fucking evil!
Travis, we're talking orcs here. I don't know how many kilos I put in. Roll the D10.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
D100.
no.
Kill me.
I'll compromise and say
I don't
D4.
want to roll a new character here.
1d5.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but like,
Right. D5 minus 1.
On the bright side, I might
That's
be
it.
able to help
Minimum
you.
of 1 kilo. That's it.
yeah, if you ever fucking see me again,
It's
I'm
grog.
gonna.
It's grog. Roll a
It's like
D5
it doesn't
minus
fuck
1.
your
Minimum of
evolution.
1 kilo. One kilo!
Oh, would you look at
Yay!
that?
See, Curtis, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but now I gotta run like a bitch.
Yeah,
The
you better
blast
come on,
radius
I'll
will be 5 meters. How good's your dodge?
Well,
Actually,
I got.
You're
got
probably
4.
rolling with like a negative 40 or something on your dodge.
I mean,
but,
I can roll it.
What's your half move speed?
My half move speed is. Where would my move speed be?
What's your agility? Agility bonus.
Agility. I have an agility of 42.
Plus 1 for size. That would be 5. You would need a 6 to get out. So there would be no point in dodging. Clench buttocks as thing goes boom. In 3, 2, 1. Ouch.
That's not that bad.
It's still
So I
a
take-
freaking explosive in the face. And, BTW, since you place this on the cannon, a cannon shell goes off too.
So am I dead?
You're
No,
going to
you're
get
not
flung
dead.
back, but it just sort of detonates in front of your face as well.
If you have Mega Knob armor, I'm pretty sure that just tings
I am.
off.
How the
Wait.
hell am I sneaking around in Mega Knob?
Yeah.
Wait, what's your movement? Wait, what's your movement range? Well, what's your half move?
42. I have 42 agility.
Yeah, so his movement
No,
would be
your
5.
movement.
Yeah,
Where is that?
5.
How
for
do you move
agility-
around?
I walk, dude.
For God's sake.
Doesn't
I
Mega
walk.
Knob armor gives a -20 to agility?
I don't even
During-
have Mega Knob armor though.
He's not wearing it.
During
Oh.
combat, how many spaces can you move?
I don't know where that is.
What do you use to walk around in combat then?
I just don't let. I just go as far as people let me. When they say stop, when they say no, that's too far. I stop
God's
moving.
sake, man.
Travis,
Holy
Exceeds
shit!
your
Go
agility
over
by
there.
I've never
How
done
long
this
have you
system
been
before.
playing?
Travis, please show him where the movement table is.
Where's the movement table?
Holy shit!
Okay, Curtis, since Travis is having a fit, I'll show you where it is. Go into your sheet, right? You
I'm in
follow
my
me?
sheet.
Okay, now that you're in your sheet, Scroll down. You see armor and defense? Look up. Movement. Half move, full move, charge, run. There should be numbers in there.
There's not.
Travis, can you never help him fill that out? Travis, this might be a fault of yours.
Fuck.
It's
He
your
said,
fault,
I
Travis.
remember that he said I could move pretty far, but not compared to everybody else.
That's not good, because I move really slow.
You've just been guessing the entire fucking time?
I wasn't there yet, so I'm irrelevant during this.
Ah! I can't breathe.
I mean, how do you calculate it?
Jesus Christ, Travis, help him.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so your movement is based upon your agility bonus, and
Okay, I have
increases
agility
by
of
your
40.
size.
Okay, well, I am, what, gargantuan now?
No, you're hulking. As the
Okay,
other guy,
I'm
that's
hulking.
gargantuan. So it increases by 1 per step.
Okay.
So, you have agility of 4 plus 1, which is 5. As a half action move, you can move 5 meters.
So I can move to the edge of the blast radius?
Yes, but you would still be in the blast radius.
Okay, well, I'm
So-
at least gonna do that.
Yes, it won't matter. It won't matter. You would have to roll to dodge, and still you can't get away. So on your character sheet, I'm putting the 5 in half move. As a full action move, you can move 10.
Travis, you might want to call Morgan back.
Oh.
He actually left the call.
Did he? No, I didn't realize. Anyway, charge range is 15, and you can run 30.
All right.
Where the hell did Morgan go? Did he say anything?
One second.
Hello?
Hey!
Oh, there's Morgan.
My computer ran out of battery.
Oh, I thought you left out of frustration.
Well, that too. So yeah, so your you can dodge up to
We
your half
already
move.
got it all sorted out.
Alright. I was gonna say he can probably dodge that.
Nah, he has to be able to get out of it. He would be able to get to the edge. If he had one more, he would. But at this point, dodging is superfluous. So you do this, it detonates in front of your face. You get flung back a few meters to the back of the tank. Everyone now knows that you are there, or at least something went kaboom.
Well,
You're
they
going to
don't
have
know
to
that
run.
he was there.
You're going to have to run.
Something could have just went boom. It happens in a workshop.
True.
Fair enough.
Right now, nobody's actually supposed to be working on it. So it went
Maybe-
boom mysteriously. Therefore,
Maybe the mech came
investigation.
back early.
Investigating peoples are coming to find you. Are you going to stay there and wait? Or are you going to run?
You should stealth run.
Yes, we shall channel the Naruto run, shall we?
Stealth run, do it.
Y'all know you're
Run the-
Naruto running, right?
All right.
They catch
So-
him. Screwed.
So,
Yeah, I'm dead,
do
basically.
you want to try and hide or try and run?
How hard would it be to hide, right?
Hide and go seek.
They're pretty sure that someone's there, so they're going to be starting to actively look. But you also have that other explosive waiting to go off. It's up to you. It depends on where you hide. I wouldn't recommend, say, hiding inside the exhaust of the rocket. That would be rather stupid.
Wait,
Huh.
since he has a grappling hook, couldn't he like hook up onto a building or something?
He could. He's currently inside of one.
So I could try and hide inside, I could try and run outside straight to the wall, or I could try and run outside and hide.
It's entirely up to you.
Just remember, if you get caught, you work for Mr. Nation.
Fuck off. If I get caught, I'm dead.
I work for Mr. Nation. Hello? Legit?
Good. We're going to send your head to him.
You got this, Curtis.
Go on, Curtis. Make a decision.
I'm
Your
trying.
life depends upon it.
Okay. So I have 2 other bombs as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to
Strap them in your chest.
fuck off. I might as well. I am going to. I'm gonna run outside and see if I can hide.
Right, give me an athletics test.
Hey, I think there was an explosion in there. You guys should go look it out. I'm gonna go over here and try to get some more people.
Roll my bullshit.
Stay
test.
here,
Oh
I'll
wait,
go
I
for
don't
help.
have deceive.
Give me an athletics test to run out and find a different place before someone runs into you as they're running in.
Athletics test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any pluses or minuses? Just straight.
I'll give you a +10 for panic.
For running like fucking shit.
Panic! You successfully just managed to get it. Nobody's actively looking at you at the moment. They do see...
Okay.
Some of them see an orc at the moment, but they're not focusing on you.
They've seen orcs before.
Yeah. As far as they're concerned, you're just an average orc, running away from an explosion. They haven't
Alright.
put 2 and 2 together just yet. So, you would like to keep running or hide?
Alright, I'm gonna hide.
You're going to hide. Give
You
me
could
a
crouch
negative 20 stealth test.
So straight stealth.
Straight stealth.
Fuck, here we go.
Good luck.
You successfully managed to find a place to hide in amongst the trash heap. Cover
He just
yourself with
crouches
some
down
trash.
and pretend he's a Gretchen.
Oh, he's just a Gretchen. Don't look at me.
You gets.
So, for the most part, you've gone by unnoticed for now. You hear a lot of screaming, yelling, and eventually a bit of fighting and gunfire from within the hangar.
We started a civil war, Curtis. How do you feel? Yuck.
Curtis, you're like the guy who assassinated Franz Ferdinand right now.
Essentially. Okay. So at this point, I could try and escape. But first I'm gonna radio Skorg and tell him that I need a pickup ASAP.
Always need
What's
help.
ASAP mean?
Right
So
fucking
Skorg-
now!
I Skorg. So you kind of just hear somebody sputter over the freaking the Vox. It's just like Skorg's Grog's just like, boss, this is some deep shit. You need to come and fucking
Wait.
get me the hell out.
Wait,
Help!
I go there to help you and fix you up or something? I don't know.
No, we need to help him escape.
He needs
Well, I
to
know
be
that, but,
alive
like-
first.
I need to live. You
Alright.
patch me up later, Rolla.
Alright, Gronk, you need an escape move. You need to escape, right?
I nod.
Like, I don't know if you said yes or no, but I'll assume yes. Right, so how exactly is we supposed to save you if you's inside?
I just need you to have a vehicle ready
A
when I get
bombing run.
outside.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. We could do a bombing. We could do like a quick carpet bomb.
You don't have the
At the
carpet bomb
start.
facility, but you do have just a regular strike bomb.
Yeah, we could just do that to further distract them, park a camouflage truck outside, and have it there for Curtis.
Okay.
Alright, good. Alright, Gronk, this is how it's gonna play out. We's is gonna bomb the place, and then there's gonna be a camouflage truck outside the walls waiting on you.
Alright. I was waiting.
So the bomb's gonna come first, so be prepared.
Is there any way I can make sure you don't drop the bomb near me?
It'll be in the middle.
Don't worry, it'll be a homing missile. homing directly on you. That way we can help you out as good as we can.
So I'm just gonna what's that one chick's name that we have laying around that we never talked to?
Janessa?
Yeah, her. I'm gonna look at Janessa and say, alright, you remember when you dropped Promethium on that mountain?
Yes, that was a rather unpleasant experience.
Alright, you're gonna drop a bomb in the middle of an orc camp.
Oh, fun. Alright.
Just make sure to do it real high like so you don't get shot at.
I know
Why isn't
what
she
I'm
like dropping
doing.
bombs on orcs?
What?
Why isn't she like dropping bombs on orcs?
She doesn't like doing this period. She's just like a normal human from what I understand.
But then shouldn't she like really
How
like,
close
dropping
am I to the
bombs?
She
wall,
doesn't like
Travis?
any of you.
Oh.
She doesn't like you. She doesn't like doing any of the work. She doesn't know why she's here, but she is.
If I messed around with her brain, could I make her like us?
You're not messing around with her brain.
Please
I
don't.
can make her like you, boss.
How close am I to the wall, Travis?
You're currently hiding inside the rubbish pile, so you're pretty close to it.
So you should be safe from the blast radius.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully.
So, Janessa, or whatever her name was,
Yes.
is gonna drop the bomb in the middle, and once the bomb drops, Curtis is gonna jump over the wall and get inside the camouflage truck.
Gotcha. I'm just going to roll a couple of superfluous dice to see whether or not it's even remotely possible that they're going to spot you. Yep, no.
I mean, we're basically in the atmosphere with this one bomber,
I'm talking
aren't
about
we?
Curtis.
Oh,
They're not going to be looking for a jet in the atmosphere right now. So you managed to get a truck out there. You cover a bit of a camo net over it. It's not very good, but nevertheless, there it is. Now, Janessa will easily fly over and will drop the bomb. Grog, could you please roll me another D5 -1 to see how many kilos of explosive? Actually, just roll me a D5 +1. +1.
he should be safe from this. Is a big fort, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is him playing around. So 4 kilos means 20-meter explosive. It's a real big bang. Hits the center, everyone sees it. There's a big cloud of fire and dust. And give me a athletics test there, Gronk.
He's gonna get killed by the explosion.
No,
this
he
is you
won't.
climbing over the wall.
Alright, I got the grappling hook, so +10.
Yep. You guys are idiots. I love you. Go. You managed to climb over relatively quickly. They do spot you, however, as they're panicking, but they're a bit busy with the whole. Oh my god!
I mean, it's not like they're gonna recognize him.
Yeah, they just see all climbing up the wall using a grappling
Yeah.
hook. One of them goes, you know, there's stairs right over there, but could
Just
you
say-
get a bucket and pour out the fire? As he
I'm
runs off.
getting a bucket. I'm just taking a bit. I'm in a hardcore parkour.
Grog just
All
sort of
little
gives him.
orcs are into
Grog
these
just
days.
sort of gives him a thumbs up and then jumps the rest of the wall.
He just, oh, that was a weird one. As
I'm
you run
doing
out
some of that
away
parkour
from
that
the
Gretchen
base,
are into.
as you run out away from the base, give me an awareness test with -20.
Oh,
This is why you people need awareness.
You camouflaged the freaking tank, the freaking truck. He has to fucking find it.
Can we not just radio him?
Holy shit, you actually managed to find it.
goodness.
You actually managed to see the bloody thing. So you
This is
actually
like the
had a-
tale of Gronk. Or not Gronk. Yeah, it is Gronk.
Yeah, it's Gronk.
Attempting to find his way back.
Fast forward 20 years later.
Boss.
You would not
Boss.
believe where I've been.
Guys haven't heard that voice in a
Yes.
long time.
He's just talking to my gravestone.
What they did to us. Sometimes
Plot
I can
twist.
still feel
Plot
my
twist.
arm.
Plot twist, Gronk's just been rolling stealth for 20 years.
He hasn't realized.
Alright.
They'll come and get me any day now, I know it. Boss would never abandon me here. I just gotta wait, that's all. It's gotta hide out in this cave. They'll never know.
Oh, shit.
Sad.
It would probably fucking happen too. Alright. So he managed to get away, but they definitely know that someone's sabotaged. They could see it. They're going to repair it
Does
fairly
the other
easily,
bomb
but
go off?
oh yeah, it went off. Whilst you were hiding. So I'm going to adjust the vehicle stats a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to reduce that to that.
I wonder if we could just invade them right now and just beat them up.
You sure about that?
This isn't like their main source. This is just like their race.
I'm going to increase that to like it and. Alright, reduce that by that, so it's that. Reduce that by that, so it's that. Alright, so you've had an effect on it, definitely. Right. Yeah, okay, cool. So you have actually successfully managed to damage it. Yeah.
Well, after that whole cavalcade of wondrous, I would like to visit Vlad.
You just see Gronk walk back into the base looking visibly shooken.
Would you like some surgery? I can make it look remarkably like a squigget.
Can you make me look like I can't be seen? Can you make me invisible?
Oh, sure. You just gotta step right here. Let me grab my hacksaw.
Gronk just walks the other way. Come back, there's no one there.
You made him look like one of the
It worked. I'm a genius.
Right, so Travis, I just remembered something. I would like to visit Vlad and ask him about that exploratory drone who was looking for that champion of corn on the planet.
Ah, yes. He sent something there. He's currently looking pretty heavily. It's seen some pictures of what looks to be a figure out in the desert traveling at high speed that can't quite keep up with, but
Must
he'll let
be
you
my
know about
waifu.
when it gets closer.
Is he just riding on a fucking motorcycle? Is he just the Ghost Rider?
No.
Travis, don't lie to me.
No.
Nick Cage.
Nicholas Cage.
Oh dear.
He's the Ghost Rider, isn't he?
Yeah, in the movie, he is.
Can't wait for him to like be in the next Avengers. Nicolas Cage,
Oh,
my favorite Avenger.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Anyway,
What, you don't like Nick Cage?
Right, so Vlad, has he done anything, or has he just been walking around at a really fast speed?
I don't.
He has
I think
not
he's
been
an
walking,
imposter.
it's been flying. High speed.
Flying, like with wings or a vehicle?
I believe it's with wings, da.
I have wings. Maybe I'm a champion
Yeah.
of corn.
He hasn't taken breaks or anything?
Wait, I am a champion of corn. What am I saying? I am most definitely a champion of corn. I have like his axe and everything.
Anyways, he says, well, it does seem to stop in one place every so often. It's just difficult to get there fast enough.
So you haven't gotten any pictures of him at all?
Very blurry ones from a distance.
Let me see him.
He gives you a couple of pictures which just looks like a red blob with wings flying through the air.
Magnify.
Enhance the image. Pull a CSI bullshit.
He just
Enhance the image.
he hands you a magnifying glass. There, do what you want, idiot.
Give me more enhancement.
It's even blurrier. It's slightly bigger
It
though.
can't be blurry.
Enhance it further.
He hands you another magnifying glass.
It's lovely. I can reconstruct his face from this. All I need is his eye.
He just looks
Give me a
at you.
solid picture of his eye and I can reconstruct him.
You're a very
Genetics
strange
and all.
individual.
Totally how it works.
How big is he?
Well, we can measure
estimates-
this pixel here.
Shut up, you bloody fool.
You see, if each of these pixels represents an inch, then obviously he must be at least 65 feet
Make a toughness
in
test. Rob.
diameter.
A toughness test?
Yeah,
The girl
negative
isn't even
20.
here. I want to
I'm
hear for
not there.
myself.
Why? What's happening?
All right. Well, if you're not there, then the whatever connection is that is you're talking to suddenly gets turned off.
Me?
Little did they know. No, he's talking about me because I'm making like an ass of myself.
Yes.
No, but he said make a toughness test, Gronk.
Oh yeah, make
No,
that
no.
toughness test.
To it grog. It's grog.
Oh.
It's Gronk.
So,
No.
how big is he?
It would appear to be somewhat larger than you. Big fella.
Roger. Alright, Vlad, I didn't think I'd ever have to do this, but I need you to do something for me.
Oh dear.
I need at least 4 more arms.
Yeah. Not going to happen. You're already a horrible image to me already.
Yeah, maybe you should ask
Two.
like the one guy who like actually does that for you.
2 arms.
Yet. You already
What?
have your little experimenting freak. Get in.
What if you put extra hands on my wrists?
This is hurting me, boss.
You're not there.
Hey, you could get those arms replaced with bionic arms. I don't know.
You want me to put an extra arm on top of... No, not going to happen.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Execute him.
Execute Order Warg.
Send the boys in.
How many
He's gone
times can you
rogue.
dodge a Vulcan Mega Bolter? Right.
Well, I mean, you only need to dodge it once per round. So once.
Good. That's the first one. What about
if-
the next 12?
Alright, Vlad, if you can recall these exploratory drones, can you make them faster so they can keep up?
I could try.
If you can do that for me, that'd be lovely.
Well, no promises, but I'll do my best.
Alright, Vlad, how's the brain cloning going?
Very unusual brain patterns and structure. Still trying to figure out structures. I've only had 24 hours. Give me a rest.
Alright, just as long as you don't kill them.
I could
Try
do it
not
in
to-
2.
Says
Right.
nobody.
Got
So, I'm gonna drive back and I'm gonna ask Ikrog to give me 4 more arms.
Where do you even
Boss.
put them?
Boss.
I
I
have my
don't
ways.
know.
So you want them like behind your shoulder blades?
I'm trying to figure out. Wait.
You could get some
okay.
mechadendrites.
Wait, Travis. I'm gonna draw on the map just so I can show him. All right. So pretend this is my body, right?
All right, you're gonna
Now, you
gonna
realize
John
there's a
Madden it
giant
for me?
orc on the picture there that you could use as a frame reference?
are you gonna John
Alright,
Madden it for me?
Pretend that orc is my body. So
Alright.
here's one arm. Oh wait, let's make that extra large, extra fit. Okay, this is one arm. Oh,
What? Who? What?
well, maybe I should just freehand this. All right, so this is one arm. This is one arm.
Yeah, I can see his pre-existing arms.
This is one arm. This is one arm. This is one arm.
He looks like he's got fucking noodles.
This is one arm. This is one arm. This is one arm. 3, 6. Okay, that's 2. So this is one arm. This is one arm.
Christ.
Mechadendrites.
Well, you're forgetting the
Yes.
Gene Stealer arms that you already have.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
know what you're
Jesus.
You could get some No, you couldn't. That's
I've
guns.
kind of let you guys get away with this sort of shit for quite some time. This is pushing it to the limit.
You already have 3 heavy weapons.
Yeah, you're already freaking lethal as it is. You went toe to toe with a fucking bloodthirster, and he barely touched you. In fact,
You
he
mean
didn't
I
fucking
went toe to
touch you.
toe with a bloodthirster?
No, I'm talking about Skorgzak. Skorgzak was
Nah.
right there in front of
Who
his
who took the
face.
axe, huh?
Because he didn't want it.
It's...
Yeah, no. He went toe to toe. You didn't go toe to toe. You just helped kill it.
I
Skorgzak
did
stood in
some
front of
badass
it and took it on. You're kind of broken as it is, dude. You don't need more arms.
I
could
need to make my
enhance-
size larger.
You could enhance
Yes,
the
You
arms
want
if
to
you
already
beat
were
me in
bigger-
terms of size.
If you were actually bigger than what you are now, I would allow 1 extra pair of arms. 1 pair. You've got 6 fucking arms already.
Can I
Yes.
have
What
an
would you
extra
even
leg?
use
Guys,
if you had
guys,
2 more arms?
Kennedy? Yes?
How-
Can I have an extra leg?
Don't you
I'm
already
not
have
asking for
3?
much, just one. Yeah.
Don't you already have 3?
No, I have 2.
No, it was a dick joke.
Yes, it was. So is this. Give the man an extra leg. I don't think it would actually increase your agility speed at any point, but yeah, you could probably go for one.
I'm just kidding.
You would have the auto-stabilized trait.
I'm not one of those deviants.
It says the
You don't want
orc in a
auto
tutu.
stabilized?
You're an orc in a tutu!
What would auto stabilize
and?
do? I could go. Well, no, that might affect stealth. Well,
I'm still au naturel.
You're a weird boy. You're not
I
natural.
don't know. I'm going for bionic grunk at the moment.
Says
so
you.
Maybe once I
Okay.
myself some bionic legs.
Moving on, no more arms for you until you increase your size.
Well, I
I
want to
would-
go hunting for mutants then while everyone else does the vehicle stuff.
Alright, give me 3d10s, that'll be it for the next couple of days. Alright, so, Grunk has barely managed to survive. I'm going to add that to the amount of mutants that you have.
Okay.
Barely managed to survive his second attempt at sabotage. You now know about 2 vehicles. And you have successfully painted your current vehicle. Now, what else would you like to do to it? There are a bunch of upgrades
Well, we need
available.
some bigger guns on it.
Yes. What guns would you like to replace, and with what?
Well, we did take off those Ravager weapons.
Yes.
Dark lances, etc.
Okie dokie.
Put some-
As such, I will say that you can remove 2 of the pintle-mounted weaponry. You can either move the left or right, or one, just on the left or just on the right. And replace them with... Let's see. The Ravager has 2 Dark Lancers and 1 Disintegrator. The Disintegrator is anti-infantry.
Ooh, that could help against open tops.
Yes. So, you've got 2 pintle-mounted big shooters on the left and on the right. Where would you like to place one of the Dark Lancers?
I'll leave Ikrog to decide.
I think dual dark lances would probably be better, but
On the left
Up
or
to
the
you.
right? Up to you guys.
Which one is it?
The Dark
weapons are
Lance.
The Dark Lances? I think dueling them. We have 2 of them?
Yes.
Yeah, let's duel them together.
So 2 on the left or right? Or do you want to put them
Right.
somewhere different? Right hand side.
Or can we just put them on the back? Facing backwards?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
So 2 Dark Lance rear facing.
And then we can put like something else on the front. So we can shoot everything at once.
the disintegrator.
Yeah, that'll work.
So you want to put that on the front?
Yeah.
So, okay. Disintegrator.
Actually.
Front facing. What do you mean, what, actually?
Oh no, I'm looking up something real quick. As an idea of what we could do.
I am slightly apprehensive. This thing is incredibly heavily armed now. Oops. I put that in the wrong sheet. That's the Orc of War. We want the Flying Orcman. Edit. Right, that's going to take the better part of the day, and that ends up with the Eldar getting taken away and handed over to
We use
Vlad
the
for Flint.
grappler.
The grappler? What
The grappler. Let me get the link for you.
Is it in the handouts? Because there's
Oh, no.
vehicle upgrades, and at the bottom you got grabbing claws and wrecking balls.
No, I'm talking about the grappler. Here it is. The goddamn grappler. Watch that video. See what it does.
Alright, hang on a second.
That'll be our way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, those things.
If we could get like that.
You're
Could you guys
fighting
imagine it?
against tanks.
Well, there's gonna be wheels. Tanks can't go all that fast. Treads don't go all that fast
Yeah, I know.
compared to like wheels.
It
But so
it
for
wouldn't
if they
affect-
have wheels,
No,
if they
none
have
of them
wheels.
would be really affected by that.
why?
Like I
But-
said, tanks.
So none of the other vehicles have any kind of wheels.
Some of them
Dang.
do, but it would be minor insignificance at most.
Damn.
Minor
All right.
inconvenience.
Damn it. The thing is so cool though.
It is pretty cool, but nevertheless. Sorry.
All right, then, yeah, disintegrator on the front.
Disintegrator on the front. It is on the front.
All right, and then on the sides, I guess we can put Oof. What kind of anti-vehicle weapons do we have?
Where was it you saying? On the side or the front?
Oh, for the sides. I wanted something for the sides now.
You've got 4 fixed cannons and sort of gun battery.
Okay, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be nice.
Alright.
Armor enhancements.
Armor enhancements. Yes, that could
Oh,
be
yeah,
for
we
your
wanna do
third
that.
day. For your third day, what would you like to do?
Armor enhancements.
Sure. We shall open up the vehicle upgrades. We have options. We have ablative armor,
Yeah.
artificer hull. I believe there was also superior plating.
Let me see those.
Would you like to know
I think
more
so.
about one of them?
Yeah, I think superior plating just sounds good though. Vehicle
Superior
upgrades.
plating. A vehicle with superior plating gains +2 to all locations and gains reinforced armor trait.
What artificer hull?
Sorry?
Artificer hull.
Artificer hull. That would take better part of 2 days to replace. But, let's see. A vehicle with this upgrade reduces all critical damage by 4. Increases +10 to any jink actions and suffers no damage when it initiates a ram action. It also makes
think we should get
it
that.
a -20 penalty in order to
Repair.
repair it.
I think I could repair it at that.
Right. It's going to take the better part of 2 days. I mean, this is replacing the entire hull.
You guys want to do it?
I don't know.
Seems like a long time.
Reduces all
Seems
critical
like-
damage by 4.
Yeah,
That
but
includes actual critical damage and righteous fury.
Yeah.
It would go to a minimum of 1, though, of course.
And suffers no damage when it initiates a ram action. That's pretty good.
yeah, but reinforced armor is pretty good too. Just straight.
How many days do we have left?
You've done 2 playing around, so you got 5 more.
Yeah, so I think this could be good. 2 days.
Unless you make a mistake in enrolling it. It's up to you guys. You can also install a dozer blade on the front.
What's that? Dozer
Increases
blade.
the front armor by 4. And it would have the effect of basically bulldozing through heavy rubble and terrain, but you're floating
Yeah.
above it, so it doesn't matter. But it does mean that you ram a little bit harder.
That's nice. What do you guys think? I can
What
listen
is the
to you guys.
ablative armor? I remember reading about that.
Ablative armor. Let's see. Ablative armor is 4 to each of the vehicle's facings, but reduces the tactical and cruising speed by 5, reduces maneuverability by 10, any critical damage, including critical damage caused by righteous fury, to a location that has ablative armor, destroys the ablative armor but does not cause any other critical effects. So it's basically it takes off critical damage.
Just nullifies.
Yep. It increases your armor by 4, but it does kind of reduce your speed a bit.
Speed, which we really don't want.
Yeah. It's an option. I mean, you're putting on fairly heavy modification here. It's fairly straightforward, but it's up to you, dude. Up to you guys. What are you doing? Come on. Decisions. Been playing for 2 hours. Come on.
Well, boss, it's all up to you at the very end.
Yeah.
What are my options one more time?
Good God.
No, it's just there's been a lot of talking. I've been listening. What are
There's
options
the
one more
ablative
time?
armor, the heavy, which gives
Artificer
+4,
armor.
but it reduces speed, maneuverability, but it does nullify critical damage. There's Dozer Blade, +4 armor to the front.
Artificer hole.
Superior plating for +2 everywhere, and reinforced armor, as well as artificial hull, which is
A whole lot.
takes 2 days and suffers no damage when it initiates a ram.
And
reduces
it also
critical damage.
reduces critical damage by 4
It
and
also,
+10 to jink
yeah,
connections.
+10 to jink, which is basically the driving equivalent of dodge.
Can we still mount the grotesques on the artificial?
Sure. I mean, that's just nailing them and strapping them to it. I do nothing.
All right, let's go with that artificial shit, and we can mount grotesques on the sides.
Okay. I would recommend leaving that to the last day, just to make sure you can get them.
Yeah. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 in the front.
You sure you want in the front, not the rear?
You're right.
We're gonna leave people in the dust. I want to punish them for that.
Yeah, put it on the rear.
Okay. So, give me a -40 tech use in order to actually install it.
+10.
Nope.
What?
I'm giving you a straight up -40, dude.
Wait, which one are we picking?
Why aren't I allowed to give him a +10?
Because I said so.
You
It's
can't,
not.
like, intimidate me?
This is going to be a fairly long thing. You would have to intimidate constantly.
I
You
could
can.
just be near him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, fine. Little shit.
Am I getting any assistance?
Yes, which means it's not going to take too long. But yes, you still have to do -30. Go on. They're not
so
going
it's
to
a
increase the
Alright, so it's at -20 overall then.
Uh-oh.
I'll re-roll that.
You broke it.
I'll re-roll that.
Yeah, you would have to. Okay, you just managed to pass. You managed to install the front and the left armor, thankfully without any failure. Now, end of that 3rd day. Are you going to send Gronk on another mission?
I don't know. Everyone will be on alert right now.
Yeah, I think it's
There's
time
a
to
good
stop
chance.
Yeah.
that. I think it's time to stop that.
Gronk really doesn't want to.
If we're gonna do
'cause,
anything,
like-
we're just gonna send another carpet bomb over someone's base.
feel like that's really
where
good.
he'd be.
Yeah.
Fuck the subtle approach. Let's just bomb it.
I mean, they already know we're sabotaging everyone.
They don't know it's us.
Well, they know someone is.
The only person who knows who Gronk belongs to is Mr. Nation, and he got out of there clean.
They only saw an orc commando, but like all the orc commandos look the exact same, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Gronk doesn't have any defining feature. Now, if I went, I'm wearing a green beard ripped off some orc's face. They would know who I am.
You have 6 fucking arms.
Yeah, but the beard is what really makes him stand out.
Not the 6 arms, no way.
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
He's like a mix between General Grievous and Santa Claus.
He's Blackbeard. That's who he is.
He's a truly horrifying critter.
I should
Yes.
put fuses in my beard. Holy shit. Can I get bonus intimidation from that?
I'm sure you can.
Need it?
Hey, it's
Yes.
always good to have.
I'll think about it.
Don't even need it.
Ooh,
You
boy.
auto pass intimidation.
Yeah, you just give it to him. You just give him the +10 anyway, just because.
A bonus
cares at
degree of
this point?
success? That's the shit right there. I'll take that.
That is true.
Oh dear.
Alright, so what were we just talking about?
I don't know.
Right.
Sending
Uh,
Gronk.
right. We aren't gonna send Gronk, and I really don't feel comfortable sending Janessa to bomb more stuff.
Why not?
Well, there's a good chance that after that bombing run on one of the really big clans, like one of the two big clans, that everyone will know about it now. Everyone will know there's someone sabotaging, and everyone will know that they got bombed.
Well, that's
Fair
why you
enough.
just bomb everyone who knows about it.
Don't think we have enough bombs.
Bomb everybody.
say that.
Bomb everything.
Let's just bomb the
And we
planet.
can't exactly put orders into the Prometheum factory.
Oh.
Up to you, dude. Come on. You want to send him
It's
off
up to
or
you.
not?
Nah, we wrecked a minor clan's vehicle like to nothing basically, and we damaged the other vehicle.
Well, I mean, no, we have a possibility of sabotaging one clan's vehicle. We
Yeah,
don't know
but-
if Mr. Nation found that thing or not. But as for the other clan, yeah, their vehicle's fucked.
So for now, no. But I am gonna do something. I'm gonna rally together all my grotesques and give them a pep talk.
You complete the speech and they just sort of look at you blankly.
Oh, I know how to get you roaring. Squigs,
You know what?
food, crumpin, DACA.
They continue to drool.
Gronk would like to try and find a scope for his lasgun though.
Yeah, you
I don't
want
think I
just
have a scope.
a scope or just a red bulb?
I already have a red light. I have a laser pointer on it.
Yeah, a
Alrighty.
red dot sight. That's plenty enough.
Oh wait, what do I have on it already? I have a red dot. Huh. I always thought that was like the little laser. I didn't know that was the scope.
It counts as a scope.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it takes some time.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, what?
How's the Emperor doing?
Yeah, he's doing okay. He seems to be relatively healthy.
Is he turning into a normal person yet?
He seems a little healthier than normal. That's about it.
I don't mean healthier. I mean more stable as a human being.
Do
Why do you
know
want him
much
stable?
about? Do you know much about human anatomy and general
I do.
physiology? You're not going anywhere near him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've been told to.
Does he look like he's? Does he look like an? Does he look like he's
a
acting?
bitch? Does he look like a bitch?
Does he look like he's acting like an orc psyker?
No, he seems pretty much standard as he's been before. He's just a little less thin and is likely to keel over on a stiff breeze.
Yeah, can I make this like my player character after I inevitably die and don't have any clones left?
Sure. Let's see what happens. Roll for possession.
Oh sure.
It is basically
What is that?
a child.
Okay, so you've got that. Yeah. Next day, going to continue the Artificer Hull. Give me yet another roll. Don't fuck it up.
Plus 10.
Yep. Beat that 64.
As if he can't.
Doesn't.
I'm staring at a 100.
So we want to roll?
You keep the same roll before.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep that 63. Oh, I have to make it again? Oh no.
Yeah, this is the next day.
Oh no.
It's
Alright.
64. You have more than a 50% chance to pass.
Bada boom,
Hey!
worry.
You get the-
Hey.
Takes you the rest of the day, but you manage to get the right and the rear armor as well as the bottom and top.
I thought you were asking me if I wanted to keep like the old roll. I was like, yeah, sure. I'll keep that 63. That's all right.
It
No.
works.
No.
Nah, I'll keep that 100. See what the hell happens.
I want to know just for shits and giggles.
The whole
wanna
thing
know
just
what
falls
love
apart.
Squirgazak in the background. No.
No, loses like half the clan.
Wait, Travis.
What?
Can we make little Tau drone sized holes in the side of the ship?
Potentially. What are you planning on doing?
So you remember how I made the squig off a drone ship?
Yes.
Oh no.
So we're gonna have
Imagine it.
little gun holes where the little tower
Imagine
drones
it.
can like peek
100
out.
exploratory
It's gonna be like a
drones.
little firing squad.
Fucking
No,
fucking
no.
pea shooters.
I mean, like, you know, las guns are pea
Yeah,
shooters
an orc
against like
leans
a
out
chaos
with
space
a
marine.
little straw and spell just.
Up them aim for the fires.
Orc just spits at it, it explodes.
I would have to say, if you did that, you would have even less space for crew.
You're right, never mind then.
You could, do what the Tau do and sort of bolt them onto vehicles.
That's what.
Oh yeah, can I just put a shield drone on our vehicle?
Considering the size of the vehicle, it would need more than one.
Yeah,
Hey,
Queen's
Grog,
Table one.
here's what you need to do.
We were joking about the void shield, but here it comes.
I did say I can do anything for
Hey,
you.
Grog, you need to amplify the shield drone. to
We
cover
are
the entire ship.
amplified.
Why don't we just get more shield drones? And just
No,
put them all over?
no, this is a better idea. You need to amplify the shield drone so it covers the entire ship.
job.
Pop.
Yeah, you'll get like one shot with that thing. That thing would just detonate with the amount of power you would put into it. I mean,
Not
it,
if we.
it would stop that
I mean,
shot
all I
dead
have
in
to
its
do is, like-
tracks, but there's a... Yeah, I would have to say the overload chance would be like 30.
Well, no, I just have to I just have to figure out what makes the shield in the first place, and then just make that bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, orcs already know how to make shields, they're not very good.
Okay, then I'll just make like no, yeah, I'll look at the Tau shield, and use that one if orcs one aren't all that good.
Orcs do a 35, roughly. And
What does a Tau drone do?
45.
A Tau drone does overload on a 45.
No, it's total of 45%.
Okay, yeah, then I'll just take apart the Tau drone and like try to figure out what makes it, you know.
Alright. Give me a tech use test, negative 20, as well as, do you have
I do,
any
forbidden
form
lore.
of Tau
Haven't we,
knowledge? Xenos
haven't we
knowledge?
fucked with tower shit before?
I have Forbidden War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Forbidden War.
Alright. Give me that as well as tech use. Well done. And tech use. Okay, yeah, you get a better idea. You could probably increase the orcish shields to about 40% chance.
Give me my range.
But
take out my
you've
wrench.
kind of destroyed this shield drone in the process.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It does,
I
considering
know,
how
I
few
know.
you've got. But yes, you now can have rough knowledge on how to make a shield of 40% chance.
I just need to figure out how to like make a shield drone and then just make a giant one for us to ride around on. That'll
Like a
be our
magic
war.
carpet.
That'll be our like our spaceship.
You need to make that like after.
Alright, so now that we basically have a force field around our giant pirate ship,
Not yet. He has to make them. He's found out how.
well,
He has to
while
make
he's
them.
making them, let's put these grotesques on the ship, am I right?
That sounds pretty good,
That-
task.
That only takes like a second, doesn't it? Like,
Like,
I
couple
mean,
of hours. mostly.
they are very big. They aren't like small. I think we need like cranes to get them up there.
No, they'll
Yeah, but,
happily
like,
walk
do we have
up
to
there.
roll?
It's getting.
do we really
strapped
have
in.
to roll for that, or is that?
No,
like
that's
a-
pretty straightforward.
We're basically just basically just crucifying them, except leaving their arms free.
That's pretty straightforward. Okay. So I've reduced the amount of shield drones that you have intact from 6 to 5.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Oh, wait, you didn't need to do that. There was one shield drone that was in need of repair and 2 shield drones that were destroyed. I could say you go through those.
All right.
Okay, that works.
So remove the shield drone for repair and the 2 shield drones that were destroyed. That would give you enough. So, give me...
Spares.
In order to cover the entire ship, Let's see. Tail shield drone projects to about 2 meters. You'll need 4 of them at least. So give
Oh,
me.
yeah, do I have any new chaos spawn? Or just wait Wells us after this?
We'll go afterwards. Give me 3 rolls. 3 tech use rolls.
Just straight?
Yep, straight up, bro. Straight up rolls.
Here they come.
Here they come.
100, 100, 100.
Don't forget my plus 10.
Oh, fuck off.
It amplifies the damage.
We are amplified!
Teleport through space
Anyone-
and time.
Anytime anyone ever says amplified, I'm just gonna say that.
Gee, thanks.
Amplified.
We are amplified!
I will kick you. Behave
Come on,
yourself.
give us those tech uses.
Come on, Grog. Where are they?
X.
Come on, amplify them.
Don't you fucking dare.
We are amplified.
I will kick your ass with the fucking call.
Don't be so amplified.
Fuck off. Where are those tech uses?
You know what?
Hey
Yeah,
guys.
Elijah, he's hung up. No, YouTube right now. Come on.
We are amplified.
Just put this, make that the music for the game.
He can't kick us all.
Just make that the music for the game.
Yeah, I'm not letting you do that, dude.
Where are those tech uses?
Wait, I can
Come
just
on.
call up.
Grog,
Elijah.
hurry up and push the fucking button.
Oh, okay. You want me? All right, just a standard standard tech
Yes!
use test.
Hurry
Yes.
up. We're waiting for the last
Fuck.
5 minutes. Come on. Button, push.
All right,
Yay!
I'm sorry.
That's 1.
And I need to make another. All right, how
I
many
said
do I need to
3.
make?
This is probably the best episode yet.
Okay, there we go. Wait, has he released a new episode? Ah,
Oh, the
anyways,
new
Doesn't matter. Anyways, we'll do that later. We're going to discuss that afterwards. But, so, Overload 1 to 10, protection rating of 40. There's a 40% chance that the shield will stop anything hitting and destroying your vehicle.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Too bad I have one. I can get you one better.
This is the loudest thing I've ever heard.
We are
Oh.
amplifying.
No!
No, it's just the video.
Thanks.
God.
Shut up!
Hey, Travis.
Besides-
Travis. You know what we are?
No.
You know what we are,
I
Travis.
will end this session right fucking now.
We're amplified.
This has gotta fucking stop.
It's not. I feel like this is going to become a running joke.
Hey,
I have a running joke in every game I have.
Thank you all for
This
playing.
has
See
got
you
to be
next
ours.
week. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm only joking. And they still go. Oh, for love. Come on. Alright, fuck it. Are you guys going to continue to be little shits?
Nah.
Good.
We're gonna
We'll chill.
unamplify our behavior.
we'll chill.
We're going to give that just a little bit. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I hate them. Oh,
Saying them to us.
I said it. I typed it. It was known.
no more.
No more of what?
Don't
Oh
you
my
God.
fucking
We all
say it.
know what it is. They're trying to hide it in the corner.
No more.
All right.
Right. Stupidity put to one side for just a little while.
So.
So.
Yes. Now, we were going on to, let's see, it's been 4 days. We need
So.
enough. Day 5 approaches. And you put on the shield drones. That takes 5 days. We have 2 more days until you cannot modify any further.
Well, let's put those grotesques on.
I mean,
That
by the
takes
rules.
better part of half a day at most.
Yeah, but by the rules we cannot amplify, or we can amplify. By the rules we cannot. By the rules we cannot. Like, I'm sorry, that was actually an accident. But by
How
the
much
rules,
XP have you left over that you have not spent? Because I want you to erase it.
I have like
Cut it
50.
out.
I may have like 5.
Oh my god.
Alright, what else do we need to add on to our vehicle?
No, but like, can't we just like modify it discreetly after the 5 days and just say we haven't?
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. You can modify it right up until the race day.
Wait. Hey, Ikgrog, you've been messing around with like demonic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can you make it so that the ship screams?
Well, I can just.
The ship screams.
What will it be screaming?
Just like gross, in pain screams.
So we're going back to the Doom Siren?
Make it scream racial slurs.
No.
Well, yeah, I thought we already said that I wasn't going to do this.
That's generally what the crew does.
Yeah, Travis said not to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't attach Doom Sirens?
You can
let's-
make sonic weaponry, but that's a long-term project.
No.
Yeah.
I meant more like let's give it a big old mouth and let's make that mouth scream.
On the front?
And then the ship could like eat other vehicles.
Okay.
Can we just replace this ship with the Squiggoth?
No.
After all
No,
you've
we
done
don't
is just,
No.
right, we made this absolutely
Nah.
ungodly monstrosity, let's take the Squiggoth.
Well, the Squiggoth is the ungodly monstrosity. Have you seen what I've been doing to it?
I am aware.
By the way, any more spawn?
We'll get to that a bit later towards the end.
Travis, wait. I have a hypothetical.
What?
If we now just go with me here.
Yes.
Don't ask about it. Just go with me here. Say, for instance, our Orca War had a fear factor.
Yes.
If we were around it for long enough, would we be immune to that fear factor?
That particular fear factor, that source of fear, yes.
All right.
I mean,
Now,
then
you're always
hold
immune
up.
to it. It's our ally.
There is, in
Oh, we could
fact,
give it-
a vehicle upgrade called Huge Exhausts, which does exactly that. It gives it Fear 2.
all right, you know what to do.
Let's
Big
do it.
billowing clouds of smoke coming from it. This is going to be a -10.
Plus 10.
And then plus my tools. So plus 10 overall.
Bada boomski.
Ah, bada bing, bada boom.
Congratulations, you
As
have
Mamma
made
Mia used to
yourself
say.
your hover vehicle have giant exhausts that
Can we paint them to
belch.
look like giant mouths?
Sure, why not?
Knock.
This would take next to no time, really. This is just a basic modification. I can give you one other fairly basic modification.
What's one more thing we could do to this to make it even more ungodly and make it so that nobody wants to even participate in the race?
Staple chaos spawn to the outside.
That can easily
but
take the
what
rest
if-
of the day.
What if they like eat the grotesque?
We should have
Put some
some way
discipline.
to board enemy crafts.
We'll have like
We do like the ladder
Just like a
things they
true
have in like
fucking
Mad
pirate
Max.
ship.
we'll just
Yeah,
have
like
a large plank of wood that can like.
Yeah, no.
just
Remember
drop
like
it
remember
down.
like how in Mad Max they
Isn't
had like
there
the
some
giant
kind
ladders?
of upgrade that can do that already?
There is a grabbing
Wait,
claw
remember-
that grabs hold of them, but for the most part, just a plank of wood is a plank of wood.
Yeah, remember just like how in Mad Max they had like the ladders? We should just make that.
I don't know. I
Oh,
remember,
wait,
in the
wait.
actual 40k game there was some kind
I
of.
have a better idea. What if we put giant harpoon guns on the side of our ship?
We'll fire at the drivers and pull them.
No,
out.
we'll fire at the vehicles.
And like
drag
pull them in
up.
close.
But we
Not
don't
yet.
want to get bogged down by them.
No, then we
Yeah.
can put then we can use those
That's it, we should
exploratory
use the
drones we
main
put on. to like swarm the crew as like we board.
Yes.
With
So, like-
Hold up. Stop. Christian, you've been trying to talk lately, and everybody's been talking over you. Would you like to continue the questions?
You mean like my tangents?
I thought there was something important you wanted to share, but
Oh,
if there's anything
not-
you want to share
not
now is a
entirely,
chance, an
like-
opportunity to do so.
I thought about an idea for like, I forget what it was. What was the last thing we were talking about? It was related to that.
Harpoon guns.
Yes.
Boarding.
Okay, so I was thinking that we should just like, if they have any like, what's the name for it? The windshield. We should just fire through the windshield from the back of the vehicle, and then like just grab the driver and just drag them all behind our vehicle.
Oof. Yeah,
I think it'd be a
That's
lot
fine,
better
but-
if we harpooned the vehicle and then destroyed the vehicle.
Yeah.
well, you can use them either way. There's no reason you can't.
Oh,
No,
you know,
what
it'd
if
be
we-
really...
What if we had enough
Wait,
crew to
Rob,
like
you-
actually man the vehicle after we've taken it?
Oh,
Wait,
Oh my
Ikrog.
god.
I'm having
What if we
flashbacks.
just-
I'm having flashbacks.
Wait, Ikrog, imagine this. Okay, Ikrog, you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, listen up. We have an open docking bay where we drag it in. We just have a bunch of knobs at the ready with giant hammers, and they just crump the vehicle and then push it out.
Like thunder hammers?
Yes.
Graviton hammers.
Yes.
Graviton hammers. Graviton hammers.
That needs to be.
I
So
don't
here-
know
so
if
here's-
that would work, but
so-
that would be fucking beautiful.
So Gronk, I mean not Gronk. No, not Gronk. Ikrog.
Ikrog.
So
Making the classic Travis mistake there.
we put
fuck
docking bays on both sides of the ship. We drag the ship in like a Venus flytrap. We bash it up with knobs and me, because I want to get in on this fucking Street Fighter action. And then we,
Oh
and
my
then we
God.
just spit the car out.
Is like Curtis gonna be the one to drive while I'm just sitting there like manning the control center? Oh yes, boss. Here, let me press this button here. All right.
Wait
You're
a
ready
minute.
to go.
Yeah, what?
I have an
Yeah,
idea.
me driving.
Hang on.
Wait. Oh yeah,
Guys?
Curtis. I
Yes,
meant
Christian.
what's his face?
Hold up. What if we I don't know how we're going to do this, but if we kidnap the drivers and keep them alive, will we be able to have them like be sold back for ransom money later?
Probably not.
Potentially.
Orcs,
You don't
orcs
know.
are basically just renewable resources. Unless
Yeah.
they're really important, they don't care.
Oh, they're not
And these
going.
aren't gonna be
I'll tell
important
you right
dudes.
now, they're
Hey,
not going to
We
be
can
the
just
cheap run of
abduct
the
them
mill.
into our labor force.
I mean, these are speed boys, so they're kind of important.
For this race, I'm going to be using the master level of Speed Freak. I'm not.
Yeah.
Gonna, I'm
Alright,
not going to be
so-
fucking around with this. This is for keeps.
We gotta kidnap these guys.
All right, so Travis,
Yes.
will the docking bay harpoon gun idea work?
Yes, it could potentially work, but I would only allow it from one direction.
Why
We
not
only have
both
one docking
directions?
bay. We only have one docking bay,
You
essentially.
would
I
have
hate
enough
them-
space for one docking bay.
Okay, so
I mean, they're exploratory drones. It really doesn't matter where they're coming out of.
no, Ikrog. You know how like you would drive into a garage?
Yeah.
You would basically drag that vehicle into a garage.
Oh no, I see what you're doing here, and then the knobs will like dismantle it.
Yeah, and then we'll take the orcs because I'm gonna be there, and I have basically godlike intimidation.
Yeah, so like we would just put it in like the very back of it, of the truck, and then like we just drag them inside and we just dismantle it, and then we just let them go back out.
Yes, I think smashing is a better word because we're.
I
gonna
enjoy the
have
word
hammers.
dismantle.
Will this docking bay, quote unquote, be at the front, back, left, or
Back.
right?
Back.
Are you sure?
I think it would be a better idea to have it at the right because that way it kind of has like a 180 aimed 180 aim rather than just
Also,
only.
as just free pointing out, if you put it in the rear and you try to drag them in, you're going to be staring at the barrel of one of their cannons.
Yeah, it'll be a
that's
lot
true.
better to put it on like the right side. I think.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
we're basically gonna
Hey.
ride the left side of the lane.
No, they're gonna be firing inside the ship when this happens.
Yeah, no matter what
Unless
happens.
they have guns on the side, not really.
Unless we put it like in the very.
They're gonna have a chance at least.
Yeah, but the chances that the guns they have on a standard truck, which is probably gonna be at least one of the minor clans.
Can we like take their weapons off and then like put it on ours?
You
You'll
would
just
have
mega
the
man
opportunity to
back and forth.
dismantle the cannons or weapons that are on that particular
Lloyd,
side.
action building.
Maybe.
Alright.
It would take a
Volcano
while.
Can we
It would
just
take
pull
a
them
while.
all out and have like
So-
just throw our speed boys in there and then throw it back out?
Potentially.
So Ikrog, just so that we're clear, we're basically making a chop shop inside of our ship
I like it.
with a
We should
giant
also do that with our
harpoon gun
spaceship.
harpoon
I
gun
think
that
we
drives
should
it
also
in.
do that with our spaceship.
I don't think we'll have the. I don't think we have the melee power to dismantle another cruiser.
Good question. How
Yet-
big is this? Is this gonna be compared to like the other things?
It's gonna
'Cause,
be
like,
huge if he
I'm
can do
pretty
this.
sure we're the biggest vehicle in the race.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
if
pretty
he
sure.
can do this, we're the biggest.
Now, that being said, you're going to have to give me a few rolls.
Oh, I
Uh,
got you, Travis.
Wait. Before we do that, we have to figure out how many knobs, including myself, will be inside of this chop
You're
shop.
going to have to figure out how much crew in total you're bringing.
Yeah.
We can get to that a bit later. First up, I want a negative. We'll give a negative 10 roll to make the harpoon guns and winch.
Plus 10.
Naturally, yeah, it was a fairly straightforward one. Now you're going to be either installing them on the side or in the bottom to the rear. Sorry, to the right. That's
To
when-
the right. They're
Yeah,
probably gonna be all
so
to
when
the
it
right.
opens up, you fire them from inside.
No, it'll probably be on the outside, won't it?
No, how would it drag inside of the chop shop?
Yeah, that's
Oh
the problem.
yeah. The
That's-
inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on the
So, like, open
inside,
up the garage.
and you're going to have to give me a negative 30 test to make this gate opening thing without its.
It does.
There you go. And that is the last modification you're going to be able to make.
Alright, now how many boys can we fit inside of this chop shop?
That is an excellent question. Normally it
Not
would be
boys,
20,
knobs.
but I would have to say with the modifications, I'm putting it down to 15.
Alright, how many knobs do we have, and how many graviton hammers can we make?
You don't really have much time for that, but the weapons that most orcs wield, I mean, power claws, that's pretty sufficient to rip apart a tank.
True. I do
Alright,
think.
Let
Yeah.
me look
And-
at my...
And you do have that Terma orc who's in Mega Knob armor, just plonk him in the middle.
Once
Alright.
once I start making my own. Space,
yeah, we could like
orcs.
open it up and it'll have all of our orc abominations in it.
Once I start making like my space marines, I think then I'll start making graviton hammers. for
So,
my marines.
here's what's gonna go down. I'm gonna be in the chop shop, manning it,
Mhm.
and our 6 knobs will be in there, so that's 7. We put the Termit Orc in there, that'll be 8. I want to involve our McBain. So let's see, what's McBain been up to? We haven't really talked to him much. What's
He's
that
been
good boy
doing a
been
lot
up to?
better. He's sober. He's whipping the knobs into shape, making them work out and do their job, keeping an eye on them.
Right, McBain, you've been a really good 7th in command.
Holy shit! I forgot I had flesh hooks. I can like hook one of the guys outside of their truck.
Potentially, if they're outside, yes.
So McBain, how...
Yes, McBain is going to be manning what?
Oh, I was gonna just ask McBain, is you any good at shooting harpoons?
I'm good at shooting everything.
Alright, so I explained to him the chop shop idea.
Okay.
Yous
So-
is gonna be manning the harpoon,
The harpoons. Da.
and I's gonna take all your knobs, and they gonna be armed with hammers. And we's gonna tear apart vehicles. We's ain't gonna kill the orcs unless they fight back.
Understood.
Alright, so back to my list. So 6 knobs, me 7, McBain 8, Terma Orc 9. Let's throw the pretty orc in there 10. I guess the snarling squig hawk head on chest orc.
Don't forget all the other cannons and the actual people in the game.
Oh wait, I thought you said 15 in the chop shop.
This is 15. I mean,
total.
you have a crew of 1 driver, and we're going to have a total of 8 gunners. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about that. And 4 additional loaders and gunners for sponsons. But yeah, 15 orcs total in the entire ship.
Oh, okay. So how many orcs would be on each gun?
1 orc for each gun.
How
The
many
main
guns do we
cannon.
have?
You got 4 cannons on each side. So you got 8.
So
one
that's
each.
4.
And
driver.
2 on the side big shooters. 1 on each.
So that's 6.
Yep.
There's 1 driver. There's
This is on top
players.
of, you've got 13 crew plus 15 carrying.
Carrying.
As in extra crew, people carried along inside the vehicle.
Okay, so 13 crew, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 6 manning guns. There's the driver. There's PC, 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 PC. I think that's how many PCs there are.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, if we could have the driver being a PC, depending on what he's here.
then there's McBain manning the
Harpoons.
harpoon, and then there's 13 extra crew.
Yep. You got 6 knobs,
So-
1 mega knob plus. Yes.
So 6 knobs.
Here, use that.
So let's see, 6 knobs, 1 mega knob, the Terma Orc, the Daka, the Squig Hawk, the Orc with deluxe kicking leg.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 2 mech boys.
All right, put it in there.
Fucking Travis.
Yes. What? This is your
You were-
guys. You put it in there. It's your decision.
Okay, so fucking what PCs are gonna be manning guns?
Volunteers, come on.
I'm gonna be like at central control tower, so not me.
I can man any Eldar weaponry that you need me to.
I might be able to man a gun, but shouldn't I be on the sideline in case anyone gets hurt?
You should probably just be standing on the poop deck.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
I mean, that's what it's called.
Yeah, but you were
like I
very
said, I
eager
have-
to say it, weren't you?
Yeah, he wanted.
I have proficiency in Eldar weaponry, so I can man any dark lances,
Or
etc.
disintegrate.
Alright, so the chop shop's already like dealt with. We don't need more than that.
Mhm.
So we have Gronk on one of the guns. Gennady, where are you gonna be? Are you just gonna be on the bow? On the deck? Kinda just doing your own thing?
Sure.
Okay, so I guess I'll put deck.
He's gonna be doing psyker stuff.
Clench your buttocks.
Windub. Alright, so I guess we'll just put Ludas on the rest of the guns.
Mm-hmm. So,
So-
put in looters.
Let's see, 6 guns, so 5 Ludas. Okay, central control is Ikrog. Wait, on the deck there should probably be 2 mech boys. In central control there should probably be an additional 2 mech boys. Driving, that'll probably be Aaron. That's basically us.
Huh.
Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 13 plus 15. That's 28. So we still have 6 more slots open. Do you think you'll need a pain boy inside of the central control? Grog.
Maybe. Yeah, that'll probably be a place under fire.
Okay,
Always good just to have one.
Let's see. How many pain boys do we have? I think we have 2. Pain. We have 1 Mad Dog.
It's Pain Boy.
So I'll just put a Mad Dog in central control. That's 5. Alright, we should probably put the DACA inside of the chop shop. And probably the rest of the weird boy. Actually,
Do you want to risk that sort of thing?
not at all. The only weird boy I trust is Windove, and I barely trust Windove.
With good reason.
On the deck, I guess we can put 2 more Ludas. Because we have 7 Ludas, I think. No, 9 Ludas. So 2 more Ludas on the deck. So that's 2. Then we just put 2 speed freaks on driving in case Aaron gets killed.
Killed. Jesus.
There. That's the crew list.
Alright.
That's every number you told me that we could have.
That's everything. The DACA with all those guns at point blank range. Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting. So,
just so we're sure, I'm gonna read this off to everyone.
You mean I don't have to aim at all?
So driving will be Aaron, and there will be 2 speed freaks in case Aaron dies.
just in case.
On the guns, there will be on the chop shop there will be 6 knobs, 1 mega knob, me, McBain, and the DACA. On the guns, there will be Gronk and 5 Ludas. In central control will be Ikrog, 2 Mech Boys, and 1 Mad Doc. And on the deck will be Rolik, Windub, 2 Mech Boys, and 2 Ludas.
Sounds good to me.
Is everyone fine with that? Ikrog?
I'm fine with that.
Kennedy?
Yeah, what? Sure.
Curtis?
Yeah, that works.
Alright, then we're set.
Right. Fantastic. That took a
Oh,
long
right.
time.
What weapons are we gonna... the fucking grotesques understand their job, right?
Yeah, pretty much. As it is, somebody's just one of the orcs inside the crew is just going to poke them with a stick, and they'll just spray.
All right, we're all set. I'm pretty sure we have a really good chance of winning, unless they have a volcano cannon mounted on their vehicle.
Yeah, but that'll be really slow.
1 shot later.
Roll initiative and roll your characters. Thanks for playing.
It's
Well, to
it's
make
just
sure you're
it's
not
just that meme picture of that guy sticking a stick inside of his bicycle, falling down and holding his knee.
Okay. So, you absolutely ready?
Yeah,
Have you decided
we're ready.
what weapons you're physically carrying?
I'm carrying my last cannon.
Smart
Uh,
move. And
I'm in the chop shop, so I'm carrying
your usual.
my usual.
Yeah, the absolutely horrifying weaponry that you have somehow managed to acquire over a long time. So,
I better get like 5,000 experience for this long term.
Can I fit my juggernaut on there
your juggernaut.
into like the chop shop?
We have enough in the chop shop. You don't need to worry about us.
Yeah.
What
I always like
juggernaut?
to keep them close.
What's
My
the
juggernaut.
Oh,
I have a juggernaut mount.
the demon.
Yeah.
I think we said that thing's basically gone.
No, since I what do you call it? I like made it my mount. It's now around until it dies. So it's just been hanging out in my workshop with me.
I think we're fine, honestly. I don't think we need another person in here crowding it up.
You
Man,
really don't.
Never get to use my juggernaut.
No.
Never get to use them.
So you're carrying Gronk. You're carrying your las cannon. What melee weapon are you carrying? Are you carrying your sidearms?
I'm carrying my last cannon and my whip of corn for my melee weapon.
Okay. No pistols.
I'm gonna. I don't even have a pistol unless Skorg will let me use that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that in my little metal.
The Archaeotech pistol. Just sitting there.
God, what did I call it? What did I call that thing on my crotch? The pocket crotch.
Fanny pack.
Yeah,
The
Fanny pack.
for orcs.
My metal fanny pack that's like bolted shut. Well, I guess I'll just like unbolt those with my fingers because I have that kind of strength, and just like hand it over to you.
Grog looks so happy.
If you break it, always gonna kill you.
Vlad somewhere. Currently, Vlad just kind of shudders unexpectedly. Something just happened. Some form of technology.
Let me add that to my inventory. What is it called? What does it do?
It is the Archaeotech las pistol.
Archaeotech las pistol. Class
Pistol.
E. Range.
No, class is pistol.
Oh, right. I'm going to be dumb for a minute. Pistol. Range.
90.
90. Damage.
D10
E.
plus 3.
Oh, my God. I'm so stupid. D10. D10
Plus 3.
plus 3. Oh, my God.
Travis,
Hmm?
can Crispy join us?
He can certainly participate teleporting, maybe.
Would I still have the same power with him I had during the raid?
It would be significantly more difficult to implement, but yes.
Type.
Energy.
E.
Yes.
Rate of fire.
Single shot and 3-round burst.
Single. Single. 3. Clip.
70.
70. Holy shit. 70 out of 70.
Don't forget
I'm just
penetration.
gonna put
2.
Pen. 2? That's it? Damn,
It's a pistol.
Huh. Alright.
That being said, this is a hell of a lot more than an average las pistol by a massive margin. Especially considering the 2 little traits it has.
Reload.
1 full.
1 full.
Yeah, 1 full actual plate.
Traits.
Reliable. And
Reliable.
accurate.
Accurate.
Which means you get a plus 10 to aim when you aim. And you get to add extra d10s of damage. So even though it's a d10 plus 3, it's a potential 3d10 plus 3.
Okay, that's
from
pretty
a
good.
fucking pistol.
I've been holding that thing for a long time.
And I can use it in melee because it's a pistol, right?
I've
Correct.
been honestly afraid that you were just gonna break it.
There's a good chance you, Skorgrzak, could very easily break it.
You kidding me? I have a titanium alloy fanny pack. I'd like to see anyone try that.
I'm talking when you used it.
Crunch! Oh, I squeezed it too
I
hard.
never used it.
Exactly.
because you never could.
So are
You
we
miss.
probably gonna be doing all this tomorrow or next week?
Yeah, we're not going to be doing it just yet because someone's going to be not here, as well as we need our driver.
Okay.
Well, we can just do another fodder event while we wait for the driver.
We can do some
Alright.
random shit.
Well, I gotta head out since I'm gonna be working in the morning.
Not just yet.
Alright.
Not just
Oh,
yet.
okay.
You want to stick
Alright,
around
alright.
for this. Right, we can do the rest of the weaponry and armaments between now and next week. Please do so.
Alright.
But as you arrive at the little event, you're going to see some interesting sights as you pull up to your place on the start line. You get directed into pole position. You see a large crowd gathering for the event, and what appears to be several large archways.
Do we fit?
You fit quite easily.
Good.
You might scrape the top off the your mast, but that's...
Is that a train?
It is indeed a train. It is in fact a hovering train.
Wait,
I
is
want
that a
Monorail?
what do you call it? Is that like an exorcist thing?
It does
why I
indeed
don't see
look
a
like
train.
an exorcist, a Sisters of Battle vehicle. You
I
have
would
no
like to
idea what the
approach-
fuck it's doing here, but there it
Hover
is.
train wagon.
Can the drivers have a communion real quick? I want to approach the driver and ask him something.
Which one?
If it's a sister of battle, then
The train wagon.
He is wearing a conductor's outfit.
what's the
Oh, that's
prime work
great.
without his waifus?
Oi, train guy.
What do you want? Toot toot.
Toot toot.
I love this guy.
I was wondering. Say for instance, if you was selling that git, how much would you be asking for?
Quite a lot of teeth. Toot toot.
What if we gave you an artifact of an orc pirate?
Well, maybe after the race. Toot toot.
Oh yeah, after the race, I would love to get that train.
We just can talk later. Toot toot.
Alright.
Akrog is gonna approach the Redeemer wagon.
A very large and very nasty looking heavy multi-melter is pointing in your direction.
I just want to talk. I was wondering where you got the chassis of that marvelous wagon.
Now a heavy flamer is pointing at you.
I was just wondering because it looks so nice.
You hear a loudspeaker come on. Go away.
Dude, what clan is that?
That would probably be the
Oh.
Firereds.
There is a clan missing here.
What clan?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Where
6.
are
Oh,
the ones that Gronk
never
sent?
mind. Never mind.
Are
Yeah,
you sure?
what about... No, I was mistaken. Where
So
are
what
the
the
ones
ones that Gronk,
sabotaged?
One at a time, guys. One at a
Okay.
time.
We were saying the same thing. Where are the ones Gronk sabotaged?
Gronk sabotaged. Which one was it? It was the jet one.
The rocket wagon?
It would be this one over here. And it does look like it's been recovered, but it still looks a bit squiffy.
Which one's Mr. Nations?
This one.
How does that one look?
The fucking wagon 2.0.
Considering that you only just put a little grenade inside of it, as far as you can tell,
I
probably
mean,
fine.
it hasn't gone off yet. Yeah, it hasn't gone off yet. So they had to fire first.
Pretty much.
How's Mr. Nation doing? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's not here right now. He's not stupid enough to be around this sort of shit. He'll get blown to crap.
He's right.
Boss, I was thinking.
But I'd like to
Would
direct your attention to this one.
Which one?
Double
The
wagon.
double wagon.
Double wagon.
Yeah, take a good look at what that one is like.
fun.
It's just 2 wagons.
Double the fun.
It's two fronts of a wagon welded together.
Yeah.
Its front armor is the same as its rear.
Oh,
Dang. They're good.
It can shoot forwards and backwards at the same time.
They is smart.
I like to think our ship looks the best.
Absolutely.
But no,
But there is a bit of a question as to what the giant metal box at the rear is.
What do you mean?
The big grey box.
What
But that's an
box?
actual. Is that like an actual vehicle?
It is indeed An actual vehicle. You hear what sounds like very heavy engine inside.
Oh, has anyone reacted to all the grotesques on our ship?
They're kind of recoiling from them. That's about it.
What about the fear factor? Hey,
Hasn't
They'll
come
test
into
against
effect.
that once we actually start the race.
you right.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
gotta
we have
start
right
the
here.
engines up.
But boss. So when we get that Redeemer wagon into the chop shop, I was wondering if you could ask the orcs there a question on where they originally got the chassis.
Where'd you
Well, if
get
they-
your vehicle? Whack, whack, whack.
Well, if they tries to fight us, I was gonna have to crump them.
Well, yeah, but like Crumpum, not as crumpy as you usually do. You
Oh, I
understand?
get ya. I'll just crump their arms and legs so they can't do anything.
Yeah. And then I'll talk to him.
And if they do
That's
some weird
real,
psycho stuff, because I think that's the demon clan.
No, that's the fire. Fire
Which
ones.
ones are the demons just not participating?
You have
Of course
no
not.
idea.
Demons.
Actually, give me just a strap intelligence
They
test.
have like an invisible wagon.
Invisiwagon.
just give me
It's
a straight up
unquote-
intelligence test, Mr. Skolgrzek.
I asked it, Grog. Do you think the demons are participating? Maybe you should have a look around.
Intelligence check. Go. Any modifiers?
Straight up, Skolgrzek. Come on. Yeah, you actually see at one point a weird boy go towards the big metal box and kind
Oh
of
no.
bang on it, and then run away.
Oh yeah,
It's a demon box.
I would also like to bring my oily squig with me.
Okay,
It's a demon box.
it's a box. There
It's
is the
Pandora's
rumbling of
box.
engines coming from inside. That is all you know.
Oh
If
my
they
god,
didn't
it's a
call it
fucking
Pandora's.
demon engine.
You have no
It's a-
idea.
It's a literal demon engine.
It's something. There's a vehicle. It's big. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, but Travis, why don't you just go ahead and say it's a demon engine? Because we know it's a demon engine.
I'm not saying anything. You're going to have to
Okay.
wait until next week when I reveal
All right, give us the XP.
But
it.
boss, yeah,
Alright.
I really want that Redemptor wagon. So try not to scuff it up too much.
All right, but if they use any weird psycho powers, I was gonna crush their heads.
But that's the fire gets, boss.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll just crump the arms and legs.
Yeah, then just leave the Redemptor wagon. I don't know, to me.
We'll
I'll take good care
try.
of it. What's a pride
Anyway,
walk without his battle? Waifus.
Say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.